understand. After I read it, it made more sense to me. And then add a roll's results. Or gain hope equal to that result. Okay. I'll do that once we start.
Yeah, I have a arcane sense with mine, and that's like my class features like kind of on Gihan because it's just like, oh, I can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range. So if a magical people or object gets into close range, Gihan just has to tell me.
Well, I imagine it's more like, do I get a feeling from this? Am I getting a weird vibe from this?
Which ones are you
He's
guys
the
looking
one.
at?
Our class features.
Ah.
Oh, Gihan's live. Oh.
Oh, you're live already?
Thanks for telling us.
We're chilling. Oh, we're on. I didn't even realize we're on stream already.
Yeah,
well,
he's like live.
I thought you were like,
so
oh,
anyway, guys, let me talk about this really personal moment that happened today.
Yeah.
It has to do with my credit card information.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've been really waiting for the moment that I could tell you my credit card information.
Now is the time.
Yeah. My social security number is so funny, and I can't wait for you to hear it.
Well, I don't know what's up with Lilith. She hasn't replied.
Yeah, I messaged Lilix, and she just hasn't responded. Hoping she's feeling okay.
You want me to text her?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Because, like, if she needs to sit out, like, it's all good. I just want to, like, make sure
you don't want to start without her.
Yeah, it's like, I just want to know, like, if she needs to take time off, or if she's just, like, if she just forgot or something.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just like,
she went to Japan again.
On vacation.
Alright, I texted her.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20. Let's see.
We're session 3, right?
Yeah, session. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. I'd just like to say I rolled a d20 because I was like, you know what? Let's see how this session. I rolled a 2.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, that's how this is gonna go.
I'll roll a 20. Hang on. Wait, I got interference. It hit my water bottle. That didn't count.
Interference.
Oh yeah, I got the new dice that reminds me of Lulu. I gotta see how they roll. Hold up.
I rolled a 12. My interference one was a 4, and this was a 12, which is a little bit better. That's not great, though.
I rolled with
rolled
advantage.
I rolled a 5 twice on the die. I think it's biased.
It's biased to 5.
I just rolled a 5 on mine. What the hell?
Dude, today's a 5 day.
Today's a 5 day. Can we get some 5s in the chat?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't roll a 5.
Can I get some 5s in the chat?
Can I get some 5s in the chat, please?
Okay, give me a second. I had to take my mouse off my desk because I don't have enough space for my dice as well as my mouse.
She dagger on my heart till I dies from blood loss. Yeah, that's so true.
Pretty
I'm
much,
always saying this.
Did Oni say that?
Yeah.
I don't even have the stream open right now because I'm posting live notifications. I just had a theory. I could sense his presence.
Real.
Okay.
Oh. I got excited because I saw that ping and I was like, oh no, it's just.
That was probably just me.
Yeah, it's Milk server. And I'm like, I got excited, and then I got not excited. alone in my fun moment.
Yeah, when we split up, I was telling Milk earlier, but I'm down for Silas, you're going with me, right? You decided.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm down for us to go first in the party split. Because currently Lunai's not here and Vash is alone, she's just going with Ro. So I feel like for roleplay purposes it'll be better to warm up by having the group of two be the first one to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Ezreal just messaged me and he said, I have not thought about quitting as much as I have today.
Tell him to walk out
LOL.
right now and come join us.
Apparently it's really bad over there today.
Unicorny.
He said yesterday it wasn't that bad. Today, apparently really bad. Also, I still haven't gotten anything back from Lilix. I don't know if she's coming today.
I wonder what's going on.
I'm assuming baby stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my 2d4s just before I forget, and I'll make sure everyone hears me. So I'm rolling them now. I rolled a 2 and a 3, so I have a 2 and a 3 to decide. And yep, good to go.
Titty
Sure.
district. The titty district.
Okay.
Oh, no, hold on.
Can't hear you.
Morphin says he can't
In
hear you.
stream. Yeah, you're in stream. We can't hear you.
Oh, did you forget your push to talk? Are you pushing to talking? Oh shoot,
Remember,
that's
Reggie?
right. Because you had to change your mic.
I'm sorry to cut you off like that, but I didn't want you to keep going.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
For context to the stream watchers, we're basically just recapping what's going on.
Yeah, he was just going over the districts.
The Titty district and the Serapeum district.
The Sarapam district,
And
the Titty
the
district.
Sarah Palin district.
Look, that's what I heard too, but I
The
wasn't
re-
gonna say it.
the Ricotta district, and the Mihu district.
And the Daedalus. The actual. There's not really a funny word for Daedalus, but I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daedalus is just kind of Daedalus.
The Daedalus.
Day to us. Day to us.
No, I like the Daedalusy.
Daedalus.
You would.
The Daedalus.
You would
Hey,
like
yeah.
the Daedalusy.
Damn right. Ah.
I gotta roll my two. You're trying to roll a d20 for your luck, but this is Daggerheart, baby. We roll in duality dice.
Well, guess what? I actually have something where I can roll a d20 for it.
Ooh, that was bad because I rolled a 3 and a 5.
I told you it's a 5-day.
It is a 5-day. You're so right.
I had 8-5 with hope.
Are we actually rolling for something?
No,
we're rolling
just
for
roll
luck.
of the day.
Okay, roll.
Oh,
for
okay,
good
hold
luck.
on.
Alright, let's see. I rolled a 13
An
with fear.
18. I got an 18 and 19 with fear.
An 18 and 19 with fear. Wait,
Yeah, I got a 18 with hope and then
Hello,
19
hello?
with fear.
Hello?
Yeah, I think that works.
Can we get a chat confirmation?
Can I get a thumbs up in chat?
Yeah, thumbs up in chat.
Can I get a social security number in chat? I'm kidding.
Can I get some 5s in
Yeah,
chat?
we can hear you in chat. I can hear you.
Okay, sweet.
I'm watching
All
your
right.
stream.
Cool, cool, cool. Yay, yippee. All right.
Technical difficulties.
Yes. I don't know why. Ever since like last stream, my regular mic audio source just died. I don't like. I see like the decibels at like -60. Like, what's going on? And so I had to make a new one. But anyways, to continue what I was saying. Yeah, each district is controlled by a wing. A wing is a grouping of merchants, noblemen, and militiamen. Some districts will have a wing as few as 3. Some will have a wing. I don't know, like hundreds. It really depends on how big the district is. How much money people have, essentially.
Mhm.
All right, everyone. Okay, so we will begin early in the morning. The time will be at probably around 6 a.m. Early morning risers. You guys can head down into the common area, and as you guys congregate and some food will be brought to you guys. It just seems to be a lot of fruit. You'll find some poached eggs, some fried eggs,
Dang.
with some very sweet-smelling bread.
The question is, how do we wake up in order? That's who gets there first, who gets there last.
I would assume it would probably be a toss-up between me and Silas getting there first.
I would probably not get there first. I have to don my armor.
Okay,
It would
then it would
probably be-
definitely be... Oh,
It'd
go ahead.
probably be one of you and I, because I don't sleep a whole lot. I stay up late reading and wake up early.
Gotcha. Yeah, then it would probably be one of us.
Elves are very efficient sleepers.
Yeah. To be fair, they don't sleep. Going to train. So, so Lulu and Zavash, you two will head down to the common area first. You're greeted with a aromatic wall of breakfast. You two will see each other, and you, as you head kind of towards the food table, hearing the outside, it's fairly quiet. You hear occasional, I guess, ricketing of wheels on stone, on the limestone. You imagine there's a lot of products and inventory being about to all these different businesses before the starts. The bathhouse area is very quiet. Not many people are here. Those that are just hanging out in the public bath area, they're enjoying their morning silence.
I'm gonna continue with the morning silence. I like my mornings quiet, so I'm curled up with a book right now. Not my journal this time, but someone else's book that I'm reading. I helped myself to a little bit of fruit, but not too hungry right now, so I'm more engrossed in my own little world that I've submerged myself in.
Vash will be when she reaches the table, she's just gonna be quietly eating pretty much anything she can get her hands on. She has a big appetite. Any fruits, any breads, anything that isn't already being like eaten by someone else.
You can
She
see,
just like walks over and takes the food out of Lulu's hand, eats it right in front of her.
See what
It's
I'm
amazing.
I'm like, you can see, like we're sitting next to each other. I'm reading my book, but I'm like making little glances towards you that are more like not judgmental, but more like impressed. As I'm watching you like scarf a ton of food, I'm just more like, wow, that's kind of crazy that you can put that much food back. More of an
Yeah.
amazement.
Yeah, so she eats all the food that she can get her hands on before she gets full, and then she'll probably mutter a good morning over to Lulu. Luthien.
Oh, I look up. I seem surprised that you spoke to me, but I smile and I with a bright and friendly smile, nice and chipper, I wave back at you.
What are you reading?
Oh, it's a book that I brought with me. I had been meaning to catch up on it before we left for the trip, but you know, things have been happening and I've been helping Ro out with some of his stuff with Kalanta and the Elvish letters, and I really haven't had a lot of me time, you know?
Yeah, this oh my god, why did I forget the word I was going to use? This mission has already gone sideways a couple of times.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's not the end of it.
No, I agree with you. I have a feeling that we are an unlucky lot.
To be clear, what happened yesterday at the bath, nothing happened at the bath.
Vash smiles like very, very slightly and she goes, understood.
And I laugh nervously. I start like fiddling with the papers, like the pages of the book. I'm like, no, we're just gonna pretend that nothing happened, but also between you and me, did you hear them talking? The boys?
No, I wasn't listening. I was enjoying my bath.
Should have been.
I should have been.
You
Why?
should have
What were they
been.
saying?
They were talking about some sort of weapon. I didn't quite catch everything, but Silas was talking about Kalanta and this weapon. He says that he doesn't trust Kalanta fully because he thinks that Kalanta's up to something, but I don't know, I don't really see it.
I don't think you could see someone who's evil if they stood in your face and told you that they were evil. No offense.
No, what's that supposed to mean?
You're too kind-hearted.
I wouldn't say that. I would say I see the best in people.
Even when there is no best.
Of course, I believe that everyone is capable of being their best selves.
when you go to war, you learn very quickly that not a lot of people have a lot of good in them.
Everybody's got good in them.
Vash
If
kind of
nobody had
frowns a little
good
bit.
in them, then the world would be driven to all hell with wars constantly. We wouldn't be alive anymore. We would have all killed each other and ourselves in wars and strife. But the fact that we continue to persevere, that's a sign of a greater power at work, the goodness of mankind.
You guys hear a loud yawn and footsteps as turn over and you see Rathaniel walking down. He's still kind of groggy, his hair disheveled, having woken up. It appears he's just in his. It seems like he's in his like his outside adventuring trousers, but instead of his like kind of leather armor, he just has a tunic on. And he says, he looks over to Dash and he says, "I just give her maybe 2 weeks and she'll change her tune." Ooh, food. Walks over to the table.
Is the food table? Is the food in front of Vash still, or did I finish the entire table?
Oh
yeah.
There, I would say you were still kind of in the middle of. You haven't quite finished the whole table yet, simply because you were conversing.
Okay.
But
Then I'm gonna push some of the food that I had like stashed in front of me. Obviously, none that had like any bite, like she was in the middle of eating. But any untouched food, she'll like push towards Rathaniel. It's like a kind gesture to make sure he doesn't have to like lean over or anything.
yeah, he grabs a piece of the bread, and he looks around at some of the fruit, and he grabs what look to be dates. He heads over to like a lounging chair, sits down as he kind of starts cutting up the with his little like pocket knife. You could tell gears are kind of turning in his head as he's trying to figure out if this would be good with the bread. As kind of tries to like smear some of the date into breading the middle of this like piece that he has. He takes a bite, and from his expression, it seems he's very satisfied with breakfast.
I'm proud of him.
Hey, have you guys tried these?
I've
Why
tried
not?
everything that they had. At least one of everything.
I'm looking at the way that he's eating and the more messy nature of his etiquette, and I clearly don't seem interested in trying dates with bread, but I'm amused nonetheless.
I'm down to head downstairs.
All right, you guys will
At this point.
hear the. Actually, Silas, you can go ahead and describe.
Yeah, you hear clanking as like my armor is like kind of hitting itself as I'm going down the stairs and impacting the floor or the steps. I am in full armor with my helmet under my arm, and I'll just see you guys and be like, "Oh, good morning." Taking note that, but are we in like our own private area or no?
Yeah, this is like a private area. You guys are still
Oh, yeah.
in the annex, and it has its own like kind of common room like next to the pools.
Oh, cool. There's food. I'll never turn this down. Silas will go and start getting a plate of food. And he'll look over and see Luthien has a book out. Did you guys already eat?
I know Vash did.
Vash ate everything, I think.
Well, make sure you guys get enough energy for today. Remember, we're still in foreign land.
With like food still in his mouth, Ro's gonna ask, "You think I should have the Armada uniform today? No, I'll just go as myself.
Where are you going again?
The entertainment district.
Oh yeah, for sure. Go as yourself.
Yeah. I think I'll.
You can always
walk
return
further.
later and reveal that you're a soldier, to whatever contacts you make.
I imagine now is when you start hearing like loud thudding down the stairs. As it's not exactly like you don't hear clanking, it's more just heavy footfalls as Disciple like makes his way down the steps. His hood is down currently, which is not usually how he looks. He'll kind of turn his head, then his body, and go, "Good morning, units. Vash, Luthien, Silas, Ro."
Good morning.
You
Good morning.
fully charged? Ready for the day?
Oh, that's what you look like.
He'll tilt his head. "This unit does not need to charge."
What do you do? At
What
night?
is your power set?
Yeah.
He looks at Luthien. "This unit goes into a stasis mode."
Golems, am I right?
Fascinating. The stasis that sounds similar to an elvish trance.
It is similar. We are efficient in our nightly duties. And he'll look to Ro and go, "What do you mean by golems? Eh?"
Oh. Sorry, that was just a joke. I actually don't know how golem.
Oh. And then his light will turn yellow. "Ha, ha, ha. I understand your joke." And will turn and just sit on a chair, and will sit there motionless. Just
I'm gonna lean
waiting.
over to Ro and be like, "I think he's pity laughing at you."
Do I hear that?
I'm like muttering it to him. So how could you hear it?
Decently. Do you want me to roll instinct versus your?
Yeah, you want to battle me? Instinct battle me?
Sure. Instinct versus would it be finesse
Yeah, it'd probably be.
or?
I have a -1 in finesse. I'm clumsy.
Hmm,
There's
I
also
rolled another 5.
I rolled a 5 with hope.
I rolled an 11 with hope.
Sad.
Oh, guess you don't hear that.
Yeah, then he'll just sit there, motionless, his amber light on. Yeah, occasionally he'll just kind of like scan the room, but otherwise does not really move.
Hey, Disciple, I have a question. And I don't mean to be rude or insensitive, but what actually are you now that golems have been mentioned? Because I've never really interacted with an entity like you.
He will look at you, and his light just remains in an amber color. I am similar to what you would call a golem, but more sophisticated.
Oh.
A construct, if you will.
Okay.
I am closer to humanoid than a bog standard golem, but still not entirely organic.
Well, I see you don't appear to have a mouth as he's like holding a plate up, like his own plate up, kind of gesturing like, but do you need anything to sustain yourself? Like as we are about to start the day?
Negative.
Wow, that kings would kill for an army of you.
They have in the past.
Damn, that goes hard.
Hmm. I am sure there were many battles and wars fought over such technology.
As you finish saying that, Harlock and Valanta will make their way down to the common room. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morrow.
Harlock heads over to the food table. Valanta will also look over at everyone, nod and say,
Good morrow.
Side question: Is the sweetbread sticky, or is it just like bread that happens to be sweet?
it's bread that happens to be.
Okay, I think I would like to bring some along if there's like some sort of cloth I can tie into a bag around it.
Yes. Can. Might come in handy.
Yeah.
I do have a question. Is Vash still eating, or is Vash now like done eating?
Vash has been done eating. She finished
Okay.
up a little bit ago.
Is it, so who is still eating? Is Silas still eating, or is everyone pretty much done? by this point?
Silas is still eating.
Yeah, he'll kind of like turn his head, and he's staring at you.
Silas will
doesn't
do
say
that like
anything.
Silas is sitting at the table, so he's like mid bite, and he'll just like kind of turn his head with like bread in his mouth and look at you. Just like, what's up?
I am analyzing your eating patterns. You are. Are you more cleanly or more messy when you eat?
I think that depends on the food. And for this particular food, he's like putting like stuff on the bread and then eating it over the plate. So it's like the bread will probably crumb around, but for the most part, it'll probably fall on his plate. But if it was something like he's holding like a turkey leg or something and like walking around eating it, then he's probably not caring about the mess.
He will go. If you were to spread the whatever spread it is, it would be more efficient to do. And he just begins prattling on about how more efficiently to spread butter and or dates on your bread.
It'd be more efficient than what?
Than what you are currently doing. You are. He'll kind of like look at it. Doing it less efficiently.
Oh. You know, I wasn't really thinking about the best way to enjoy this, but I think you have a point. This bread's sweet, and this date is also probably going to be sweet and fruity on it. So, yeah, maybe I'll try spreading them together.
Yes. From my registration, it is pleasurable to combine the two.
Yeah, and then maybe the egg will be something creamy on it if I break it. Yeah, I'll try that.
And
And-
savory. Correct.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. And if there's like salt and pepper around, he's also gonna sprinkle that on. And he's just gonna he's gonna try to take a bite of everything together.
Harlock's going to address the group. Okay, so we have 2 days before Bazakius comes to Ain Sorna. That gives us today and tomorrow to figure out a good plan to get this desert jewel. I'm gonna go head over to Behu district, see if any traders know travelers, passerbys, maybe some other adventurers might know about desert jewel. Remind me again, where's everyone else going?
Well, Luthien and I are heading to the necropolis, right?
No.
No, we're
That
going
would
to
be-
the academic district.
Oh, the academic, right.
The
Serapeum.
Serapeum, yeah.
And as am I. I'll be joining them, says Kalanta.
I believe Nathaniel and I are going to the entertainment district.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But of course, we're on a mission. Says Rathaniel.
She kind of glances over with no discernible emotion at Rathaniel and then looks back at Arlock.
Reading is going to be way more fun than whatever you guys are doing, but I like your enthusiasm.
This unit was supposed to go to the Necropolis district with Lunai, but she seems to be oversleeping.
Harlock can take Lunai and Torin over to Mehu with him.
True.
That is, if you don't mind waiting for them to wake up, as both of them seem to clearly be oversleeping, but, you know, rest is important. We've been on a boat for a long time.
Oh, that's okay. It just sounds like they're on Dwarven time.
I do believe Torin was getting motion sick on the boat.
Okay, so I'll wait for them and then we'll check out the Mehu district.
I'm sure you don't need to be reminded of this, but I'm going to say it anyways for the rest of the group. Just keep in mind that while you're asking questions about the gem, you will have to be gauging who you're asking. Because especially for Harlock, who's going to be with all the merchants in the bustling area, word can spread really fast. You can find people following you that you don't intend to have behind you.
Duly
I'm making a
noted.
face that's clearly indicating that that's the first time I've ever considered something like that.
Meanwhile, Vash looks like she could be considered excited for someone to try and follow her.
Disciple has no visible reaction.
Like we're reacting.
Watch
That
as
worked
Silas
really
is the first one to slip up also.
good.
Alright, well, everyone has money. Everyone has all their equipment ready. Guess we'll see you back here close to sundown. Hear what we find.
Yep,
We'll
sounds
see
good.
you then, Captain.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Disciple just stands up and walks out. Doesn't say goodbye, just walks out.
Oh, and there he goes.
Are we
Yep.
surprised?
He just left. I mean, I guess the meeting was done, but still. Well, shall we head off?
Yeah, let's
Yes,
go.
we shall.
Silas will stuff the last bite into his mouth and get up.
He's shoving bread in all of his pockets.
Alright, Vash,
Yeah.
looks like it's just you and me. How many entertainment districts have you been to?
0.
Alright, you know what? This will be fun. Okay, just follow my lead. Don't buy anything unless you firmly inspected it. Don't walk into any alleys by yourself.
Again,
I-
Luthien is looking like she's just hearing this for the first time.
I think that's about it. That's all I can remember. If more stuff pops in along the way, I'll be sure to let you know, Bash. But
She
you look
gives
like
us
you
a
can
loot.
handle yourself. Oh wait, Milk, what did you say?
Oh, sorry. I said she gives a salute.
Okay.
Like she understands and she views him as like the boss.
Ro will salute back. And then we're going to jump over to Silas, Galanta, and Lulu.
Cool.
Alright. So you guys will find your way to the Serapeum district pretty easily. When you get to the boundaries of the district, you'll see that kind of like the outer walls, this district is also surrounded by these beautiful limestone walls that have been erected to keep all the fun knowledge in away from the commoners. Though you guys will see a large gate that doesn't seem to be guarded at all. It seems people are kind of coming and going. When you guys walk through the gate, looking around, you'll see a lot of individuals in these very ornate garbs. See like these tunics that have very beautiful like embroidering that shimmer with the morning light, and everyone seems to be sort of leisurely walking about. The speed and pace of all the individuals here seems to be a lot slower than what you guys were used to coming from transit from Mehu district, which appears to be way more bustling, almost like people had places to be, money to be made. This, however, this seems very slow, very leisurely. Looking around, you will see these large buildings that have columns of beautiful plants and vines kind of wrapped around, growing upwards along tops. You notice a very intricate gutter system that is funneling water throughout all these plants as well, and you see it kind of splashing down along these like inlays along the walking paths that you guys are kind of stepping over. There's all of these winding paths that kind of connect to a large centered courtyard that has like this very decoratively patterned water inlay that is coming from all of these gutters. You notice that some of them kind of branch off, and they start to go into like these copper pipes that occasionally spray like mists of water on some hanging plants. Looking around, as you find yourself in the courtyard, you start to see more Cerulean Armada soldiers, although they seem to not be like ready at arms. A lot of them aren't carrying any weapons. Most of them seem to be with like their helmets off. Some of their like heavier outer armor appears to be off as well. They're kind of wearing more of like the inner gambeson. Some are just kind of walking around with like a light tunic, just kind of like escape from the heat. But
I might be overdressed.
but it does feel a little hot, but this whole place kind of has a steady stream of like mist in the air, just from all of the copper pipes and machines that are spraying water. It's kind of like being at Universal Studios or like Disney World, and they have like those fans that just a bunch of sprayed water at you, you know?
I'm just wet under my armor.
Yeah, Kalanta, you could tell that he's taking in like the atmosphere and the environment. Eyes widened. This is amazing. Who designed all of this?
Yeah, whoever it was put a lot of thought into it.
The irrigation system, is that over the table, is that considered like highly modernized? Like, is that something that I would have ever seen?
You would have never seen it.
So it's like high tech.
Yeah, it's kind of high tech.
In which case, I am doing the same thing as Kalanta. I look like a kid in a candy shop as I'm like, yeah, as I'm trying to evaluate the the mechanisms of the copper pipes.
This nation is opposed to where we come from, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Well, these buildings here seem to be more for students. I say we head over to Grand Library, right there. He points to like the biggest building.
Okay. As we head over though, like I'm gonna keep watch of the people around us. As they're in front of me, I'm not gonna like turn for them, but I want to kind of get an idea of how people act in this place. Already noting that in this area in particular, soldiers seem to be more relaxed.
Yeah. You notice that all the soldiers are just chilling. They chilling. It seems there is kind of like a unspoken agreement. Just keep everything here, almost like a library or like a church. It's just sort of that atmosphere.
Do they even have their weapons on them?
Some of them do. Most of them do not. Yeah, you notice. You notice that there are a number of Tidebringers that will have like their banner that they're just kind of carrying around, and then occasionally some that will have like their swords and like some daggers, but most of them don't have their weapons. All right, I'm gonna use 2 fear.
Great.
And
Cool.
We're in the library. What do you mean you're using 2 fear?
We're not even in the library.
you're walking
heading
into the library. All right.
Oh, okay.
So, as you guys are walking towards the Grand Library, you two see a Tidebringer. Looks to be like a Fellborn Tidebringer. She has kind of like very light white hair that has like a accent of a cyan. It has one horn that dips down and then curves up past her head on her right side. Underneath that horn, you see in her right eye, the sclera is all dark. It's carrying just like water banner past you guys. And as she walks by, you guys notice Kalanta, his eyes, they have like a shocked expression as it seems like he's eyeing what appears to be a chain, like a golden chain necklace that's wrapped around her left arm. You guys continue to like walk, but you notice that Kalanta seems like dead in his tracks as he watches this Tidebringer walk by. He's just staring tensely at that necklace.
I'm gonna grab Kalanta by the arm and continue walking slowly, and just kind of mutter to him like, "You're being way too obvious right now." What's that
Kalanta,
about?
do you know her?
No, I don't know her, but I know that necklace.
What's the necklace?
That was a necklace I gave to my friend Kyron before he went off to the war. Wow, why does she have
Do you
it?
know what happened to your friend?
No, I don't know.
We could go ask her. She might know where he is.
I don't know about that. If you're going to do anything about it, be subtle and observe first. Don't be rash.
This seems really important to him. Silas, we should find out. She might know something.
But you guys can tell Kalanta seems torn. Like, you guys are here to figure out.
We have 2
information.
days. We have 2 days before Bazakius comes to Ain Sorna.
Yeah, that's
Our-
plenty of time to afford a single conversation for something that might bring some closure to our friend.
Yeah. So how about you do some research, since books seem to be very important to you. You might be able to find a lot of information here in the Grand Library. I will go with Kalanta and make sure he doesn't do anything or nothing happens to him while he's looking for information.
Okay, yeah, I can go into the library.
Silas is gonna look around. Is there anything like a tower or like a church or some landmark that's tall nearby
Yeah,
besides the Grand Library?
Yeah, there appears to be some kind of like obelisk that is kind of close by to the courtyard, that like sits in between the courtyard and the Grand Library. It's fairly tall, and it kind of like shines and glows with the sunlight hitting the very top of it.
And is it like clear around it, or is it like, are there buildings around it?
It looks. I would say it looks clear. Like the area around seems to be spaced out specifically for this monument, this obelisk.
Luthien, we have to be back at the bathhouse around sundown. If we are not back and we are not arrested, if we are trapped in this district, we will try to hide around that obelisk. We will be able to see anyone who goes there and is followed. So if you guys do decide to try to find us later, that will be the spot. Otherwise, we'll just find you back here at the Grand Library and go back to the bathhouse together.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You think you're gonna get arrested?
I don't know. But it's always good to be prepared. And same goes for you. If you need to run and hide somewhere, find somewhere around the clearing of that obelisk.
Hide at the obelisk. Got it.
Yep. And then if we come to find you, you'll be able to see if anyone is following us.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right. Stay safe.
I'm gonna kind of look like I'm gassing myself up a little bit as I'm like, yeah, and then I'm gonna wave at you guys.
Oh, one more thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't forget to enjoy yourself, because we might not ever be here again after we're done with the mission.
Oh, trust me, I am way ahead of you on that. This is a dream come true for me. I mean, not you getting arrested. That wouldn't be good. But no, a giant library where I have all the time in the world, or I guess 2 days. But I've got plenty of time to immerse myself in books for the sake of a mission, and I'm doing something good here. This is a good thing that we're doing.
Silas is gonna give her a cringe thumbs up as he turns and walks away with Kalanta.
And Lulu will turn the other direction and head into the library.
Alright, I'm posting the Fellborn in character art, and with that, I'm gonna jump over to Bash.
Okay.
Alright, so when you and Ro make your way to the entertainment district, the density of the streets seem very similar to the Meru district. There's plenty of people walking out and about. However, it appears there's a lot of sections of the streets that are just bundled up with crowds. As it seems like every crowd is a lot of like onlookers watching street performers do do a fun show, essentially. The air is filled with a mix, like cacophony of music playing. It's almost like if you went to a park and everyone brought their own like JBL speakers playing their own. So going into these crowded pockets, you'll kind of experience different melodies, songs, and you kind of just sort of transition into another area by just hearing another song. The buildings are fairly high, and you see just along the top of the top of the building is kind of like stretching from one to the other. What initially looked like clotheslines, you see, and upon further inspection, you see that they're actually tightropes. You notice a lot of like tightrope trapeze artists kind of like walking along these ropes, waving down at the crowd, pointing towards the respective building that's like housing these ropes, almost like they're trying to advertise people to go into their buildings or to partake in a show or production. You see, you smell a lot of food, as there's also huge lines of kiosks that are selling very fragrant cooked meats. Rothaniel kind of like smells and takes it all in. Ah, man, I love entertainment. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot, Bash, but don't worry, we'll figure things out. Okay, the first place we should go to is this entertainment house called the Clementine.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I got good word on a friend that this is probably the hub. Everyone goes here. Everyone from poor to rich, they come here and they're always drunk and talking about, let's just say there's loose lips here at the Clementine.
Is the plan to eavesdrop, or is the plan to talk to people?
Well, I'm gonna talk to some people. Are you a talker, Bash? Do you talk a lot? Something tells me you don't talk too much. You're a woman of action, right?
I'm glad we came to this understanding.
Okay, so I'll do the talking, and then you can kind of walk around, mosey about, and eavesdrop. Okay, I don't want to be presumptuous. Your hearing's pretty good, right? And your ears are bigger than mine.
Yeah, my hearing is great.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. Bash and row.
How far is Clementine from where we are now? Do you know?
Shouldn't be too far. It's like a short walk this way. Once we get past the town square, like I should see it right there. And then he kind of like stops as he points to the building. And as you look over to the building looks a little run down. Yeah, it appears that like the bustling crowd that you guys have kind of like weaved through around the Clementine, there's not that many people. You can tell that this building has seen better days. Ro kind of looks confused.
Is that the right building?
I guess so. It says the Clementine, but I thought this doesn't look like the hub of entertainment.
Should we peek in and see?
Yeah,
maybe it's better on the inside.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those don't judge a book by its cover thing. Maybe it's like a hidden hole in the wall.
Bash will start walking towards it.
Okay. Yeah, Ro will walk with Vash, and you guys will peer on inside, and you find a woman that is sort of just sitting at the front of this kind of like booth. It's almost like this. It's like a box office. It's almost like a ticketing booth. She perks up and she waves. Oh, hello. Hi. We have a show that's gonna start in 30 minutes if you'd be interested.
Greetings. I think we are interested.
Yeah. No, I'd love to see. Hey, this is the Clementine, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Sorry, I thought you guys would have. Yeah, I know. We've seen better days. We've just had some incidents with some of our dancers, and our best dancer left, and along with that, some of our other employees have also jumped ship. We had new management recently, and well, enough about that. I'm sure you'll enjoy the show. A ticket will be 8 copper pieces, or the equivalent.
How much do I have on my person? I didn't even think to look. I've got gold. So, how much is the exchange?
Oh. Let's see. So it's like 10 copper is a silver, then 10 silver is gold.
Can you break this into smaller pieces for me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I will hand her, I think, I would need 2 pieces of gold to pay for both our tickets.
You can probably pay with just 1 piece of gold.
Okay, then I'll hand her a piece of gold.
Yeah, she hands you back the change and the tickets. Well, I'll see you in 30 minutes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm gonna pull Nathaniel a little out of the way where I know that she can't hear us. And she's gonna lean in. So do we spend the 30 minutes around here trying to gather information, or do we want to split up and meet back here for the show?
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to figure out what happened to the Clementine.
I am quite interested to learn what new management would do to make everyone leave. I'm not sure if we would get a lot of information. We could try and bribe our way through, maybe the desk woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's more out of my own curiosity. I don't know if it would help with the mission.
I mean, asking about other people is the quickest way to get them to like you, right? And if they like you, they might help you with information.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Let's see. You can tell Rose thinking. Alright, I'm gonna think out loud here. Because 30 minutes, I could just go into one of these buildings and start talking up a storm, seeing what I could find. Trying to see if that's probably the best thing to do right now.
How about we split? I can stay here and try to get as much information on what happened as I can, and you can go to maybe a neighboring building and see if you can get any information.
Okay, yeah, we'll give that a shot. Wow, look at you, Vash. Stepping up to do the talking.
She does not look happy about it, by the way.
All right, well, I'll see you in 30 minutes. And then he goes, he gallivants off.
He's gallivanting away.
All right, and with, I'm gonna expend 2 fear. I'm using pennies as fear tracker. So, as a row kind of walks off, you see 2 individuals that kind of walk by, like past where he sort of where Ro kind of disappears into the crowd. Let me actually post this character art. Yeah, so 2 individuals. One is a Dracus in heavy clad armor that is kind of like parting the crowd by his mere presence. And next to him, you see like a very dark-skinned elf who appears to have like these 2 large gourds kind of wrapped around the back of his waist. They appear to be in conversation, just kind of like talking to each other and sort of like enjoying the atmosphere of the entertainment district. However, when you see that Dracus, the armor that he has on him kind of triggers a memory. You remember the silhouette of a very similar armored individual in your destroyed village.
Oh no. I don't think Vash would keep on her promise. I think she would try and trail them.
Okay. So you don't know if this is the same individual, but you remember what the armor looks like. It could be someone with the same armor, it could be the same individual. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe she can get some information. Do I know, like, what exactly the armor means? Or just that I know that was the armor that was there?
How old were you when the village got destroyed?
She would have been a child, so probably about 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, you're not sure what the armor means. You just know that the armor was there.
Yeah, I think she would try and tail them and see if maybe she can get some information about, does it mean if they're like a specific commanding officer from a specific army or whatever
like
she can get
specific
from them.
division or something. Yeah, okay, all right. I feel that. Okay, so you're gonna start trailing. Now we cut over the disciple.
Okay.
Look at me separating the separation even more.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, wow, our separation is getting even more separated.
That's what fear
Never
does,
split the
baby.
party.
Fear loves to separate the party. Wait a minute.
You're smashing the
minute.
Dracus.
We could go further. Different continents.
Gihan, you said that the elf was like dark skinned, but this picture you sent straight up looks like a drow. Are we talking drow here?
Yeah, actually, I guess he would be a drow, yeah.
Because that's like purple black skin and like silver white hair.
Wood.
That's what a drow looks like.
Wood.
Yeah, I guess it is just a drow.
Actually, so far all these guys would.
Would.
Yeah, they're all kind of hot. Sorry,
I
you can't
know,
This
see
is
them
my
chat.
curse. This is my curse.
He's not a wood elf. He's a
They're all so
drow.
hot.
Yeah. My curse, I can't make ugly men. My lobster's too buttery, my steak is too juicy.
All right, so here, let me actually change the tune a little bit. Let's make it a little somber.
Of course, Disciple has to go to the necropolis alone.
I think of all people, Disciple's the one who it doesn't really affect him a whole lot.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Jump scare a construct?
What are you gonna do? Make us contract sad? That's a whole different can of worms that you don't want to open.
All right. So, Disciple, you will you make your way over to the necropolis, and looking around, you, or actually, backtrack a little bit. On your way to the necropolis, it appears you kind of take like these like stone steps that kind of traverse almost into what looks like a kind of like a broken like sewer gate. Like along the way, you see like signs that point to the necropolis. You see warning signs telling people to like stay away, where danger ahead. You know, just like the stuff that you would see written on like the ground in a Souls game from other players. As you continue like through the tunnel that leads further down opens up into what appears to be like this huge cavern that is kind of held up by large stone columns that kind of reach all the way up into the roofing of the cavern. Judging from the spiraling of the steps, you imagine that you're kind of located somewhere underneath the main city, probably somewhere underneath the Daedalus district. Looking around, you see what looks to be the ground littered with broken urns, broken statues of long forgotten gods. You see large overgrowths of plants that have kind of just overtaken all of these like stone fragments and walls. There appears to be some light that kind of is shining through like bits of like the spotted ground and holes up along the top side of the cavern. You also see what appears to be kind of glowing fungal growth that pop up along the sides of the cavern that kind of give it almost a very pretty atmosphere, albeit a little gloomy. You do see, just as you kind of scan around the necropolis, you see what appears to be like a large tent city. You see lights coming from a huge grouping of tents and like awnings that have been placed up. You know, you do hear talking. This gathering, this tent city is kind of close to the entrance that you're kind of walking out from. That connects to the spiraling stone steps that go back up to the upper city.
Okay.
Yeah. As you kind of make your way towards that tent city, looking around, you also see what appears to be like tombstones that are kind of placed almost like they're sprawled out. It doesn't seem like they're there's like a gridded system for a lot of these graves. You do see like groupings of some graves side to side, which you can assume are like a family, close friends. But other than that, graves don't seem to have any pattern to them.
Okay. Same thing with like varying age and what's the word? Erosion to them.
Yeah. A lot of growth, a lot of like moss. Yeah, some of the names that are carved onto these gravestones you don't really see anymore.
It's not really. They're not really tended to very well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see occasional like piles of sand that like streams down from some of the upper crevices along the top of the cavern. When you look up at the top of the cavern, it's kind of like a network of like these sideways like stalactites that have kind of like it's almost as if the stone behaved like plant roots, kind of growing out, and these like stone roots are trying to meet each other from like wall to wall, as it almost seems like a webbing of stone.
Okay.
But yeah, sand kind of is like falling down from some of that, and you can kind of look up and you notice that there appears to be people walking along some of those like essentially stone bridges up along the route.
Oh, okay. So they're like above me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, hello there. Hi. You see like a hobbling goblin with like a cane and a missing left foot kind of walk up to you. Are you the medicine man?
He will look. He will kind of turn his head to him, and he will like look him up and down, kind of examining him. Is it young, old?
It seems to be an older looking goblin. The face is quite wrinkled.
Yeah.
Yeah. The garbs and the clothing around this goblin is tattered, and you see stains of like mud and dirt and probably other nasty stuff on. If you could smell, probably wouldn't smell good.
Yeah. And yeah, he'll kneel down and go, "The healing man. What do you refer to?"
There's a medicine man that comes down every so often. Although we haven't seen him in quite some time.
He'll kind of tilt his head. What does he look like?
He wears robes similar to you, and he's always carrying around a large pack on his back, shouldering so much for us. As the goblin is kind of describing this medicine man, you see what looks to be a Cerulean Armada soldier kind of walk towards the two of you. Hey, Torfmark, let's come back. Come on. Okay, let's not bother the nice man over here. But he's the medicine man. The medicine man will come. I don't think that's the medicine man.
And he'll like hold up a hand and go, it is no bother. And he'll place a hand on the goblin And I will spend 2 hope. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I'll spend two hope to cast Mending Touch. It probably won't do much, but it will alleviate any pain. So he's basically like he can clear a hit point or a stress on them.
Okay. Alright.
So I will, and so this like yellow light will kind of envelop him. I am not this medicine man, but this unit is always willing to help the downtrodden.
I feel so much better. The soldier looks at you. Who are you?
This unit's designation is Disciple 1. Greetings.
Disciple 1. My name is Garrick. Nice to meet you.
He'll extend a hand.
You're from up top. Are you from said unit? What platoon are you from? Are you
I
with
am
the
not a-
Armada?
I am not a soldier, no.
Oh, okay.
I am a traveler.
Yeah. Well, what brings you here? Are you here to help?
He'll kind of tilt his head. Help what?
There's just been a population of sapiens here that not kind of been quarantined here in the upper city.
I shall. He'll nod. Sorry, go ahead.
Some kind of miasma or something. A lot of the locals think it's a curse from all the destroyed monuments to the past gods. Perhaps they're angry.
He'll nod. I did not know this, but I can look into it if permitted.
Yeah. Hey, look. Let me take you down. Go over to command tent. I'll let my commanding officer know you're here to help. Yeah, he'll give you access to just walk around, see what you can do to help out.
Confirmation. Thank you, Unit Garrick. I did have one question. Who is this medicine man?
I don't know. I've never seen the guy myself. Some of the locals talk about a healer that walks by and hands out potions. Yeah, but I don't know. None of the soldiers have seen him.
Interesting. This sounds suspicious.
Suspicious how?
Generally, I have noticed organics do not do things out of the kindness of their own hearts. You said this with the blankest this is the blankest look.
All right. Well, here. Let me walk you to.
And he'll look to the goblin and his light will turn yellow and he'll wave.
Torfmock will wave back, almost with like a kind of a joyous and gleeful smile.
I'm writing this guy. He's now labeled as Goblin Ally Torfmock.
All right.
Okay.
You make it to the Yeah, you make it to the command tent and look around. Don't see that many soldiers, and you can probably ascertain that the soldiers that are here are probably here because they actually genuinely want to help. Most people don't want to be here. This whole place seems very grim. There's a lot of sick people everywhere. Imagine that a lot of Armada soldiers don't want to be staying here in case they too fall ill. But you see you see what looks to be a kind of like a very young looking dwarf that is there at the tent, and his armor seems to be a lot more ornate. You can probably gather that this is the commanding officer. Garrick, who do we have here?
And he'll like nod politely, and his light will turn green. This unit's name is, or sorry, this unit's designation is Disciple 1.
He looks over at Garrick. Yeah, this golem just healed a goblin. Disciple 1. He seems to be smart. Like, I think he's one of Super Golem. Disciple 1, you said?
Confirmation.
I take it that's a yes. My name is Mino. It's nice to meet you. You healed goblin?
Sorry, just writing down the name. Confirmation. He was wounded, so I assisted him. As is my programming.
You're built to help.
Confirmation.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Well, let's get started. We have a whole population of people that are sick here.
And he'll hold up a hand. He'll go, "This unit will do what he can, but does not promise he can help everyone."
That's okay. Any help would be greatly appreciated. You can tell that the soldiers that are here, the handful of soldiers that are here, they look very desperate and almost like they've tried all that they can, but whatever that they're doing seems stopgap for inevitable death. Mino, he will say, Disciple, if you would like, you can enter and leave and city. I just ask that you, for your own safety, don't venture beyond Silver Defense. And then he kind of, I'll show you, kind of like leads you out to the tent, and he kind of points over, like maybe half a mile, kind of deeper into the cavern. And you see kind of like a shimmering of like what looks to be like these like crudely made metal spikes that kind of jutting up from the ground, and they're kind of shimmering with the cavern light. Looks like they're silvered in some way.
Why do you wish for me not to pass them?
Those that walk past it don't come back. I've lost a handful of men. Gone and explored, and don't see them ever. There's something that lives out there.
This is your city, is it not? Is it not the Cerulean Armada's job to protect it?
It is. But whatever's out there doesn't seem to want to come here. It seemed best that we just leave it alone.
He'll nod. Confirmation. I will attempt to not stray from the silvered fence. What? I was told about a malady that seems to have afflicted this section. May you describe it to me?
Yeah, it starts at the appendages, slowly eats its way up. It's like a I am no expert in medicine or science of the body. I can only describe it as a withering of one's soul. It's like a poison creeps along your arms and legs until it gets to your heart.
Do I recognize anything? Does this sound at all familiar?
It does not sound familiar.
Interesting. Okay. And he'll nod. As I am not organic, it should not affect me. I shall enter. What do you call this? Then he'll like motion to like the tents.
We call it the Acropolis Forwarding Camp, but everyone here calls it Death City.
I shall enter the forwarding camp. Thank you. Designate Mino. And he'll turn and begin walking that direction.
Alright, and then we'll cut back to Silas and Kalanta and Lulu.
So we're separated. I'm sitting alone. They dropped me off at the library like a kid at daycare. And I'm reading books all by myself.
Alright, okay, we'll do Lulu first and I'll hop over to Silas and
Let's step away for a moment.
right? And let me look up library music.
Computer, show me library music. I'm trying to be nonchalant because I know exactly what you were talking about. I know what sickness is that you're describing, but I don't know if Lulu would know that.
It's a
I
really
just
bad
know it
cold.
because I know too much about the world setting as someone who works in it.
It's the Spanish flu. It's the
It's definitely
influenza.
not from Kota.
It 100%. It's the same illness that Edeline has. Gihan described it like verbatim.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that too. I was like, yeah, surely
Yeah.
it's not.
It was verbatim, like word for word, the exact same as Blight.
Look, guys, I'm just trying to sidetrack
Something.
you guys with side quests. I'm just
Something lives out there.
But that's the thing is that Blight is caused by alchemy. So that means that there's weird alchemy stuff going on right now. But we don't know that because we don't know nothing.
yeah.
I
You
don't
don't
know
know.
what alchemy
You don't
is.
know anything.
I don't know anything. Lulu might have read a book about it at some point.
All right.
All I know about alchemy is that water and oil don't go well together when cooking.
Oh no, the water oil transmutation burned down my house. All right, so Lulu, you enter the Grand Library, and you look around from wall to wall, from floor to ceiling. It's just shelves of books. You look around with eyes that beam with the intensity of a fat kid in a candy shop. as
Why you gotta say fat kid? I can just be a regular kid.
Okay, fine, fine. Candy loving
You're
kid in a candy
extra excited.
That was crazy.
shop.
Noted.
Diabolical.
Yeah, so you're looking around and it seems like in order to check a book out of the building, you do need a library card, but I imagine you're just gonna stay here and just read, right?
Yeah. How easy is it to acquire a library card?
You're not sure.
Great.
You can ask.
That's a good question.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna start with reading, and then if I find anything that I need to take with me, I'm just gonna go ask a librarian how to get a library card later on.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, and I'll have you make a knowledge roll, and you can use any experience that is relevant.
Cool. That means that I get advantage because of my well-read Loreborn, and I get +2 for my book smarts.
Okay, this might be the first roll of the session.
I think so.
The very serious role. We had
Yeah, yeah.
Luthien and versus Disciple.
Time to gather some hope.
Or acquire some fear.
Yeah, I'm trying to farm some fear right now.
Okay, that was good. Okay, so I rolled. My fear dice rolled an 11, my hope dice rolled a 1, and then I got a 6 on my advantage, and then the +2. So that I literally rolled like max rolls and the worst rolls possible at the same time.
Nice.
So that's 12, 18, 12, so it's 20 with fear.
20 with fear. Okay. So, you're gonna spend maybe a good solid hour. Okay, so that's gonna be like the time that kind of flies by. So as you're kind of cross-referencing what you know about the Desert Jewel, the Elvish letters that Bo had you look over, and some of the ancient Elvish books are detailing kind of like the lay of like the ancient lands around Sapia. The Valley of Everlasting Life, that actually has a better translation called the Valley that Bridges Earth and Light.
The valley that bridges earth and life, you said?
Earth and light, like opposite of dark.
I'm typing as fast as I can.
However, with that fear roll, there's some complications. You see Valley that bridges earth and light, you realize, okay, how hard can it be to find a valley that fits that description? However, you find 4 valleys that are kind of similar to what you're looking for. There is I'm just going to say this so it's easier to keep track of them. There's the Valley of Glass, the Valley of Souls, the Valley of Fire, and Makshathi's Gardens.
Spelling, please.
Maakshati. Apostrophe S Gardens.
Maakshati?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm impressed that you caught that. I was like, M.
M's Gardens.
M Gardens.
Yeah, so the Valley of Glass, it appears to be maybe... Okay, so from closest to furthest, it would go Valley of Fire, Valley of Souls, Valley of Glass, and then Makshathi's Gardens.
Fire, soul, glass, and gardens from closest to furthest.
Yep, that's correct.
Got it. Anything else?
I can't remember if you know this one. The jewel is housed in a sepulcher of the sun-blooded one. I know that one.
What did you just say?
A sepulcher. Sepulchre.
Hang on, you lost me for a second. I just did what Brando did. I was like,
Step. Lure.
Okay.
I don't know, you just didn't say it. Nothing of what you said was a word.
It's
Run that back one more time.
it's Sepulchre.
What about it? I didn't get the whole sentence.
Oh, it's housed in the sepulcher of the sun-blooded one.
Okay. Housed in the sepulcher of the sun-blooded one. Got it. Sun-blooded, like the big ball in the sky and the stuff in your veins, right?
Yes.
So I know that's what I know from the Elvish letters.
Yes, I believe that's that's what you know. So, from that, there is a reading through some of these books, there's a mention of a sun-blooded pharaoh from 300 years ago. He was the last pharaoh that ruled over what is called the Aten dynasty.
Was his name Makshati?
No.
Damn. That would have made that question very easy about which valley was the right one.
So, this pharaoh, during the Aten dynasty, started demolishing all of the monuments of the old gods and started erecting monuments to just Aten, the one true sun god.
Aten or Atten?
Ate.
Okay.
Speaking in runes.
He's throwing so many names at me, and I'm typing as fast as I can.
Trust me, I feel bad because I'm like my eyes are like crossing. I'm like, I don't. I hope you remember these names because I sure as shit am not.
This is my job. This is my purpose.
Ehon's
Good job.
always done this with like all these names, so I just end up writing like random like syllables and just like the library has a name. This place has some other name.
Dude,
and that's what my notes say.
Yeah, that's what players do though. Is like if a word sounds like another word, they'll use that. Remember it, you know.
Like a sepulcher, I just know what a sepulcher is.
I just like
initially
I
wrote
didn't
seppuku.
think he was saying words. I didn't think sun-blooded. I swear to God, nothing he said in that sentence was like words. But I'm on a new medication that's like really messing with my head right now, so I think I just like forgot how to speak English for a second.
No, I feel it though. It did when he said sepulcher, like it just kind of like rolled through my head like it was a different language.
Yeah.
See, that's how I talk sometimes, so I understood what you said. Don't worry.
So Aten, I know that Aten is the one that they believe is the one true sun god. The pharaoh has the last pharaoh. When was that last pharaoh during the Aten dynasty? When was that?
That was 300 years ago.
So these monuments were getting destroyed like 300 years ago?
Yes, that's correct.
Dang. How long has that blight been going on?
300 years.
Apparently.
Yeah, the pharaoh's name is Akhenaten.
Spelling.
Echnaeon.
Ekna.
Vecna.
Vecnatron.
Oh no, they figured it out. No, okay.
Vecna from Dungeons and Dragons.
It's his cousin,
Yeah.
the Daggerheart cousin.
Oh yeah. No one knows where his tomb.
So we presume that the jewel is housed in his tomb. We just don't know where his tomb is.
Mhm.
And it's in one of those 4 valleys.
Yes.
Great. I've narrowed it down, guys, to 4 places. Who is Makshati?
Makshati is the previous pharaoh.
From before, the one right before Eknaton?
Yeah.
I would feel inclined to check out the Valley of Fire, because there's a lot of theming with, like, the sun and heat and fire. I also have a lot of connections into fire, my character, so... can I look into the Valley of Fire? Like, is there any literature I can find on it?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead, and you can do another knowledge roll.
Alright. 22 with hope. This is my purpose, guys. I'm so good at smart people check. I know everything.
Pull back.
Good, because we're gonna quiz you later.
I'm writing it all down. These notes are, my journal is very full right now.
So the
That's
Valley
good
of
from what he said.
the Valley of Fire, it's not a natural forming valley. It was actually formed from a battle that occurred about 250 years. So the battle was between Bazakius and Hapteron, another like fire dragon.
Hapteron, you said?
Hapteron.
Hapteron. Cool, you're just not gonna spell that one? I'm on my own for that?
Oh, Hapteron.
Okay, cool. I got it right, guys.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, this was during Bazakius's rise power. He bested essentially a draconic warlord along like the southern middle part of it. Yeah. And in the battle, it created like a large kind of a cut, like this valley through. The valley itself is constantly on fire, and it's extremely hot from the bones. Yeah, the blood that kind of like oozed out of Heptaron's dead body sort of just ignited the surrounding environment. And there are those that kind of like venture along the edge of that valley just to look at the bones and marvel at like what had happened.
Interesting. So it's 250 years ago, and Eknaton was 300 years ago, so there's 50 years of disconnect from that. But do I know when did Eknaton die?
Eknaton died 20 years after the start of his reign.
When was the start of his reign?
300 years ago, so 280 years ago. That's when he died.
Okay, okay. Okay, that doesn't seem very promising. Because then that would mean that there's like, what is that, still like a 30-year gap between his death and the formation of this valley. Which of the remaining three, are any of them older than that?
So Glass Souls and the Gardens are older.
Okay, all of them are. Yeah, I figured the Gardens probably would be. But if those are Makshati's Gardens, that one's dedicated to a different pharaoh. I wouldn't be inclined to think that Akhenaton's tomb would be there because of the fact that it's already dedicated to a different pharaoh, and it would be. I don't know too much about their culture and their spirituality, but that's probably like bad juju to do something like that. What about? Can I investigate the Valley of Soul?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and make a roll.
Uh, 20 with hope.
Jeez. Okay.
I have everything I have is spec'd into knowledge rolls.
All right. Valley of Souls. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I also get a +1 to all of these. There's supposed to be an extra +1 on top of all of the rolls that I've had before.
Okay, we
I
get it.
forgot
You're good. So you're trying to figure out when the Valley of Souls was like formed or created, or like what are you trying to figure out?
Yeah, any valuable information that might imply that it is connected to Akhenaton.
Okay. So the Valley of Souls, it's meant to be, so it is right at the bottom of the curve of the Nakia River that flows through Ain Sorna all the way to Zuna, which is the central the central old capital to Zapia. So the Valley of Souls is there to kind of it serves as like a monument that is for the metaphorical passing of souls onto the afterlife to be with the gods.
Wait, I have a question that I just thought about. Why does no one know where Akhenaton's tomb is? If he was the pharaoh of this place, wouldn't they all? Shouldn't there be people that know? What's the reason for them not knowing?
Make another knowledge check.
It's like each question to a different topic is another book you're finding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
That's a 27 with fear.
27 of fear. Okay.
Yeah.
So he had a what is deemed as a cursed burial. So reading through and trying to like dig through why no one knows where the tomb is, you realize that there used to be a handful of people that knew, but after he got buried, they mysteriously disappeared. Some of them like kind of killed themselves, others they just disappeared from the pages of history. But Akhenaton was the participant of a cursed burial, because some scholars believed it was because of the desecration of the monuments of the old gods that feared them, and there were worshippers of the old gods that just like that, and creating a lot of political pressure. Others say it's because he had killed Tuzapia's savior dragon, for reasons unknown. Others say that he had killed the head oracle of the old gods. But either way, he had done something terrible, and a cursed burial was acted on him, and the tomb was kept secret. Keep him from found.
Okay, so then the Valley of Souls could be promising then if because if we're looking for a tomb and then the Valley of Souls is connected to the Zuna with a monument for the metaphorical passing of souls, that seems promising, but I'm gonna keep investigating until I'm out of time. So tell me about the glass.
Yeah, the Valley of Glass is named as such because along the top of this ridge that overlooks the valley, large sun disk. And occasionally when the sun hits the disk at certain angles, it intensifies the rays and will actually melt some of the sand alongside the valley, turning it into glass.
Really cool. And that could also be related if we're talking about a sun god here. Is that all I'm getting out of it?
Let's see, there's a... I think you roll pretty high. Yeah, there seems to be a like perpetual sandstorm that kind of surrounds the valley. Doesn't make it impossible to traverse through, but it does make it arduous.
How is there a perpetual sandstorm, scientifically speaking?
Science cannot.
God's at work. Very suspicious.
And with that, we'll cut to Silas and Kalanta.
There's only so many hours in a day for me to be reading all these books.
All right.
That's why you gotta get a library card.
Yep.
And get a library card for that fourth one.
All right. So Silas, so you were looking around, just kind of like observing everyone in the courtyard right now.
I am helping Kalanta trail this. Hold on. There's a term for it.
Tidebringer.
Yeah, Tidebringer. So we are tailing the Tidebringer, and however he decides to approach, I am acting as either a guard or a person to calm him down if he gets too excited. As I'm doing that, I'm also seeing if there's any behavioral things I should keep note of, like maybe don't go full armor in certain places, or if there's any like differences with my armor to other people's armor that I should know about, or rankings, or how they salute.
Regarding the armor, it seems like I don't know how to describe this. The armor looks similar enough to everyone else's armor. Theirs just is colored blue and looks a bit more modern. Yours would be more akin to like traditional plate mail, and in terms of like the vibe that you give off to other people, people would probably suspect you to be kind of like hired hand, like a bodyguard, so to speak.
Okay, that's fitting.
So as you so you're watching. Oh, and you have a good idea of behaviorisms of all the soldiers serving. Let's say that.
Okay.
You watch Kalanta approach this Fellborn. Excuse me. The Fellborn turns around and she seems kind of imposing, standing at around 5'10". Yes. How can I help you? That necklace. Where did you get it from? Yes. I got this from a friend I made travels. You're noticing Kalanta, he's kind of rummaging through his brain, trying to figure out like, what this could mean. What questions should I ask? It seems to be kind of overanalyzing what his next move.
I'm gonna put my hand on Kalanta's shoulder and just be like, "Hey, just ask what you want to know."
Was your friend Byron? Yeah. Matter of fact, what was his name? Yeah, he passed away a couple months. And he
How did he pass?
you can tell she's kind of she's trying to hide something. He passed. He died protecting.
What is your name, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm Captain Tarja Magnolia. You can just refer to me as Magnolia.
Hey, hold on. Captain, what?
Tarja, Tarja.
And then Magnolia?
Magnolion.
Magnolion.
Yeah.
I got it.
Did you know him? Yes, Kalanta. Yeah, I knew him well. I was the one that gave him that before he went off to the war. What's your name? Kalanta. Upon hearing that name, her
Computer, give me dead friend music.
Grok, dead friend
Grok.
music now, please.
Grok, dead friend music, please.
Her eyes like light up. Oh, Kalanta. Kyron had. He's talked about you. And then, like, Silas, you notice that some information has connected in her mind as like her face kind of like there's like a split second where she realizes something after having said that.
Can I make an instinct to get an idea of whether or not it is a positive reaction or a negative reaction?
Go ahead, you can make an instinct check. Ooh, this is juicy.
I got 14 with hope.
14 with hope, okay. So, that'll get you a good amount. So earlier you can tell that she was withholding some information when she said that he died protecting her.
Mm-hmm.
She's on this side of the lore, and Chiron on the other side. So something must have happened for them to have gotten to know each other. So, given that you can tell that her words are earnest and that she didn't like kill him and take his necklace. So something must have happened. Like a situation where perhaps like ceasefire and you don't know the full story, but you do know that it seemed like the passing of the necklace, but she knows that Chiron was on the other side, and Chiron spoke of Kalanta, and if Kalanta's here, then she knows. Well, she's not sure. She's wary of Kalanta's, essentially. She knows because I mean, you don't know exactly what Chiron might have told her about Kalanta, but if Chiron and Kalanta are very good friends, then Chiron would know about Kalanta's family well.
Are you saying Chiron or Chiron? Like Chiron, like the Greek Chiron, or like Chiron, like with an I?
With an I.
K
How do you spell
Y
Chiron?
C H. Yeah, how are you spelling it?
It's KY.
R-I-N?
Yeah, RIN.
Yes, I don't know why you hesitated.
She's
on
like,
that.
I accept it.
Okay, I spelled it Kyrin, but then one of the times you said it, I swear I heard you say Chiron, and I was like, wait, that would be interesting. Okay, Chiron, got it. Go on. Continue.
Chiron must have been a very understanding and kind person to have assisted you.
Yeah, he was. What's your name, good sir?
Oh, me? I'm Silas. Is there perhaps a quiet place we can maybe talk and maybe you two can recollect about or connect over Chiron or something? Maybe you can help my friend here understand what happened to his best friend.
Yeah, there's a little corner over there.
Alright, I will gesture for her to go first, as you know, with the open hand gesture.
Yeah, she heads over to this table underneath some trees for shade. It's fairly secluded, no one around. You guys can sit down, and Go ask. What is it you would like to know?
Well, actually, first, I would like to know how you met Kyron.
Yes, I would like to know as well. I met him on the battlefield. It was over the ocean, 4 miles. I remember crossing blades with or a typhoon whisked our ships off onto an island. I was injured, and I remember him standing above his sword. Didn't kill me. Instead, he dropped his blade, picked me up, made a splint, and what he could to help. We got to know each other. That's something that has changed how I behind all the colors, the banners, the armor. Every soldier is just a person trying to get back home. Yeah, I was a tidebringer. Very important to Bazakius' military. I knew rescue was coming for me. I didn't know if rescue was coming from Iron. When the ships came to pick us up, I had asked my general to pardon Iron, let him be part of Emberante. My general did what he could. Duty trumps any trust you could have built up for the other side, and Bazakius declared pardonship. Kyron spent a couple of weeks in arenas fighting to lower his sentence. Did well, and I helped him with what I could. Snuck him some equipment. Ultimate hide in the
I wanna just keep an eye out for Kolanta's reactions.
Yeah, he's clasping his hands together, shaking. And he's trying his best not to have him like shake against the. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Kyron had to live during a time where just forced to kill each other.
I'm glad that he had someone to back him, though, even in foreign lands, to him. I'm like trying to like nudge his psyche towards maybe not looking for ICBMs.
Yeah, no, you're doing a good
Like,
job.
yeah. And how has your life been affected by requesting pardon for him?
Yeah, I lost my chance of a lot of the other soldiers. They talk.
But you're still ranked captain from your introduction.
I still have my loyal. I know what whispers go on these walls. Talk of me, Ante. They're very blunt out there. Saying a night with an elf has changed my allegiance.
Some people only know how to swing a sword and declare allegiances. When it comes down to it, ending a war isn't all about swinging swords.
Died in like a dog. No. He died a good. Saving someone he had no obligation.
I'm gonna put my hand on Kalanta's back. I'm gonna is his head, he's shaking, right? Is his head down? Can I like instinct if he's like more in rage or sadness?
You can kind of tell he's more sad.
Okay.
He's definitely confused, and whether or not it becomes rage later, you're not too sure. But right now, he's sad in the way that like someone's world kind of just crumbled out of nowhere.
The note about his friend dying like a dog, though, like there is some anger in that, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think going forward, I'm gonna watch to see how he talks about it or how he thinks about it, because I don't know if he's gonna attribute that to Bazakius or to Tarja. So we'll see, because depending on who it is, it's like that could read into how he goes about the mission.
Here, Tarja takes the necklace off of her arm. Galanta, I think Aaron would want. When he gave it to me, this would that you gave it to him. Fiction. Sometimes that was what got him killed. For some nights I lie awake. If I had refused at the pen. Still be alive some. Silas, you feel Kalanja start to like, or as tears form. He buries his face in. Tarja slides the. Are you? Silas Kalanja. If there's anything you need, I'll do my best to offer you. Not
Thank you.
necessarily my fate. Imagine Chiron would share his.
Well, thank you. And if you need anything, feel free to ask. We'll see what we can do. Silas is gonna stand up, and he's gonna look down at Kalanta.
Silas, Volanta. There have been reports 2 weeks ago about some Emberante operatives here in the city. You two happen to know it?
2 weeks ago. In this city?
Yes, Ain Sorna.
I am afraid I don't know anything about 2 weeks ago in Ain Sorna.
Oh. You two carry on then. Hope life smiles on you.
And you too. I think maybe Kalanta should get some rest, so I'm going to take him somewhere where he could be with himself.
Okay.
Come on, Kalanta.
Yeah, he's kind of like a sobbing mess. How is you pick him up with ease. He'll go with you. He won't resist.
I feel like I should take him back to the bathhouse annex, and then come back here for Luthien.
Okay, yeah, that works out. Alright, go ahead and do that. I will jump over to Vash.
I am very anxious about this. I'm sitting here thinking this whole time, I'm like, she can surely track this person and or go up and talk to them in 30 minutes, right? Right?
Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, okay, so Vash, you observe these two kind of walking to your right. So they're just walking along the street right now, kind of very slowly, enjoying their time. They're just kind of looking up around at all the performers, and you're following them. You don't need to roll like stealth or anything, simply because you're not privy to anyone following them. So what's going on through Vash's head?
I think a lot of thoughts are going on through Vash's head right now. I think she is desperate for some sort of direction or answers from these two. I have a feeling she would probably try and go up to them and talk to them.
Okay. Is that what Vash would like to do, or are you going to follow them a little?
Am I following them close enough to eavesdrop on what they're saying?
Not in this area, simply because a lot of music and talking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. However, yeah. So you notice that they kind of peel off into another road, and it looks like they're heading over. Heading over to what appears to be almost like a noodle shop, like a new it's like a noodle kiosk. that is right next to a bunch of like old like wine barrels, and you watch as they so right now it's not as crowded. You watch as they say something to the shop owner. Shop owner nods, kind of like walks over to the barrel, like the barrels of wine, and he opens them, and it looks like these barrels of wine are fake, and they're attached to this hidden wall. So he opens, and the two of them go in, and he closes it. It doesn't seem. It seems like everyone. There's kind of like this tribal knowledge of like, oh, people know what this is. It doesn't seem like he was trying to keep it very like hidden, so to speak. Like if anything, it just seems like the equivalent of like a 1920s speakeasy. You just need to know the right password.
And I was too far to be able to like hear them say anything, like any conversation that
Actually,
would
no.
give me a clue.
I'll have you roll for that. So go ahead. You can make either a instinct or I'll accept presence as well.
I will do instinct. I got a 20 with hope and a 16 with fear, so it would be a 21.
Okay, nice. Let's see. So you hear them tell the shopkeep red octopus, and that's how they got in.
Did they go up and start a conversation with her, or the shopkeep rather, or was it just kind of like, I'll have the red octopus, and then they grabbed the barrels and let them in?
It seemed like they just walked up and just said red octopus.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was gonna walk up and say that and they'd look at me like I'm stupid. Okay. Vash is gonna steel herself and try and collect her thoughts a little bit, and after a moment she's gonna walk over to the little ramen kiosk, or the noodle kiosk rather. I've been watching too much anime, can you tell?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll walk past Naruto and like
Yeah.
Okay.
Naruto and Sasuke are sitting there eating. We're like homeboys. We're like besties. I'm the strongest in the Leaf Village, by the way.
All right, so you walk up and then say the password.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of mumble it because I don't want to say anxious, but she's got a lot of emotions going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah.
she probably doesn't have a lot of knowledge on how loud she is.
All right. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Red octopus. She says a little louder, with a little bit more of her chest stuck out.
Ah. Welcome to the Hidden Gorge. And then he takes you over to the barrels, opens up the wall, and allows you to enter.
She's gonna waste no time. She's gonna go right in. As soon as that door is open and she can fit in there, she's in.
All right. So inside, it's very, very dimly lit and very quiet. You see, the place itself is quite roomy. There appears to be a large bar. You see 3 bartenders, and the patrons themselves, they look very rich. They're dressed with pristine cloth and silks. There appears to be an upstairs. There's like a staircase that goes up. the volume of this place is very quiet. We'll hear like murmurings and not really like whispers, but just like a low talking. And you know, as you kind of like quickly take in everything, when the wall behind you it closes, the false wall closes, all the outside noise is completely canceled out. And as you kind of pick up on words that are being uttered and flying about in this, you hear of you can imagine merchants talking about trade on a large scale. You catch a glimpse of the tail that Drakus, and like the shadow of that drow coming from upstairs, like along the staircase, as those two seem to be going upstairs.
I'm gonna see if I can follow them.
Yes, as you as you start to follow them, you see a server approach you. The server looks to be kind of like a canine Zoa, and he nods to you. Miss, would you like anything to drink?
No, thank you. Excuse me. I have business with those two that just went upstairs.
Oh, please proceed. You walk upstairs and you see them sitting at a booth, kind of in the middle of the room upstairs. You kind of look and you see that this upstairs sort of balcony oversees down into the first floor. So those two are at a booth, and then you see what appears to be 3 other people at another booth, kind of further along the wall. That group over there, they're laughing. They're kind of just cursing it, and it seems like they have plenty of drinks around. They look to be like dressed in sort of it's not necessarily it's like ornate leather armor, how I would describe it, and they seem to all have like what appears to be like a... What's up, Twink? Oh, I forgot to turn those off. They have like these backpacks, essentially, that are by the side of their table. The backpacks look to be very mechanical in nature, with like these like copper tubings that kind of run out and spiral along, or coil along like the side of the backpack that end in like mouthpiece. That's what you notice with that group. But you do see the Drakus and the Drow down at the...
Okay. I think she would just walk right up to them. So that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna walk over and she's gonna be like, "Excuse me, do you have a moment?" Directly, not even paying attention to the Drow. Like, unimportant. Like, just the Drakus
Okay.
is the important one to her. Other guy's not even there.
Do I?
No, but I have a few questions for you, if you would be so kind.
Sure. We're here in the entertainment district. I have time.
That armor is magnificent. Is there any others like it, or is it unique?
There's not many that privileged enough to don this armor. This is the armor for a dreadnought warrior.
What is a dreadnought warrior?
He, like, as you ask that, he kind of like takes in that question and sort of like connects. You could tell he mentally is connecting some dots. Dreadnought warrior is one of Bazakius' fiercest. We're tasked to do nearly impossible things. Keep the lives of others safe.
I see.
The drow is kind of like looking at the Drakus and looking back at you. Kind of has like a smile on his face as he's like kind of enjoying this interaction in some way. The Drakus will ask you, you're not one of the Armada's soldiers, are you?
No, I am no soldier.
Are you looking to join?
I am uninterested. Just very... What's the word? I'm sorry, I lost the word in my head. Taken aback by your armor.
Well, if you change your mind, feel free to join. Maybe if you work hard enough, something like this.
Do you have a name or anything that I could keep in the back of my mind in case I do change my mind?
Yes. My name is Ralphar. What is yours?
Hold on. Let me write that down. I don't take a lot of notes, but I should write that down. All right. Can you spell that for me?
Rathaar.
Okay. You can call me Vash.
Am I gonna hear your name in a month?
Who knows? Destiny changes for many people.
Ooh, Raph, it looks like you have an admirer. Says the drow.
She's gonna shoot him like a glance, like a for real. Are you serious? I can hear you. Kind of glance.
He looks back at you and he seems to be very like laid back and whimsical about this this interaction. And Vash, is that all?
Yes, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. She's gonna do one last glance, like looking him from up to down, or down to up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of like, I'm assuming he would be too strong for Vash to take, but just as a to keep in mind, he's definitely too strong to take, right?
Yeah,
She can't start a fight with him right now. All right, that's what I thought. Yeah, so she's gonna bow, and take her leave from the conversation. She should head back towards Rothaniel anyway, she's thinking.
Okay. But now Vash has a goal.
She has a goal, and she has a guy that she doesn't like.
Time to kill.
Based off fucking principle.
Alright, so you head back to...
Clementine.
Yeah, Clementine. You meet Rothaniel there, and he'll ask, like, okay, so how did it go?
Rothaniel, I have a question for you.
Yeah, shoot. What is it?
How much do you know about this land and their military?
Well, to Zapia, I would frequent a lot, maybe 30 years ago, something like that, but I don't really come all that often, blockade and everything. I only know as much as Traveler would, which I guess would be more than anyone back in Yul Sendar. Why, what's up?
I ran into a dreadnought warrior. Does that ring any bells for you?
Yeah. No, I know about them. They're very fearsome. A lot of people say they have blessings of dragons, where they get all their strength from. Wait, so you ran into one? Like, are you happened?
Technically, I followed them to a hidden
Hey,
bar.
whoa. Why, Bash, why would you follow them? You're supposed to keep a low profile.
Personal reasons.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna pry. You have your reasons, but Bash, you gotta be careful. Like a soldier's one thing, but you followed a dreadnought?
They didn't seem to mind. They seemed interested in adding me to their ranks, which I, of course, turned them down.
Well, yeah. I would imagine. Okay, dreadnought means without fear. There's a good reason for that. I don't think I've seen anyone beat it. Then again, I haven't seen many dreadnoughts. That's besides the point. Like, they're close to myth. How incredible they are. They're meant to be a display of a dragon's power. Every dragon has a handful of dreadnoughts.
I guess I have to kill a few.
Damn, that went hard.
Damn.
That was cold. That was cold.
You know what? I'm actually, this is a great time for you guys to level up. Go ahead.
We all that was such a good one-liner that we all leveled up.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, you guys can go ahead and level up. Because
Guess I gotta kill a few. Nothing personnel, kid.
Listen, I had a good line, my little section. You had a great line, that section. Luthien and Silas had good sections.
I don't think I had any lines. I
You
was
know-
just reading
Shut up,
books.
Blue.
I
read a bunch of
the
lines.
hell out of those
You
books,
read those
dude.
books so fucking good.
I
You get
read
a
the
level up.
hell out of those books.
Yeah, we'll still continue. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and just level up now, so you don't have to.
I'm trying to level up and it tells me to buy the book.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I hit.
Go into the character builder, I think, right? And then
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. I might be too D&D Beyond filled.
yeah, just go to the character builder and then swap the level from 1 to 2, and then it pops up like new stuff for you.
Also, you get a new experience. Ooh. Fascinating.
Okay, awesome. I'll do that when it's
Yeah.
not my turn.
Yeah. You guys can. Yeah, you guys can just level up like in the background and everything. It's all good. Um, yeah, it's a sick line. All right. Yeah, Rothaniel will respond with "Holy shit, you're crazy." like that look on his face. Doesn't actually say it because he's worried what you might do to him.
Yeah.
But okay, well, maybe later, Dash. Let's kind of work on just gathering information right now. We don't on this mission. We don't have to fight a dread. That's all I'm saying.
What did you learn from the other entertainment houses
All
that
right.
you visited?
All right, so get this. So you would think that a dragon occupying like a land, it would be horrendous. Everyone here seems to love Bazakius. Yeah, the all the irrigation, the copper pipings and everything, that was all designed by him. It just seems like doing whatever he can to prove to Z. But besides that, what I did learn about the Desert Jewel is it seems like Bazakius is looking for it, weaponize it against the dragon of Yul Sendar. Here goes it. Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know how. And I'm gonna use 2 fear. And we have a little bit of some bad news. Turns out Bazakius is coming a lot faster than we thought. He's gonna be here tomorrow.
What?
Oh.
That means whatever expedition he has out in the desert right now, they're getting close to something.
They're gonna be here tomorrow, so we have less time than we thought.
Yeah, I think tomorrow evening.
We need to make sure that we tell the others as soon as possible.
Oh, and oh yeah, I met a guy. He can give me discounts on a bunch of equipment for our eventual journey out into the desert. Yeah, there's like these really cool water tanks that you can carry with you. This keeps you hydrated the whole time.
That is really cool. I saw some people at that hidden tavern that I was at earlier that had some mechanical looking backpacks. I wonder if those are similar.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah, I mean we'll get some of those and see to. I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the day looking to find transport. Probably what help us the most. I don't know if I would find anything here in the entertainment district. I might have to head over to Mehu
Probably
district.
the merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the merchant district. I think that's our best bet.
Find something. Well, I mean, want to go see the show?
We might as well. We paid for it.
Right.
And then we can. What time is it right now?
At this
'Cause we have to
point,
be back before sundown, right?
yeah, it'd be around noon at this point.
Oh yeah, so we definitely would have time, depending on how long the show is, to go check out the merchant area.
Yeah, it's not like it's all like 40 hours of the MCU.
So true, unless.
Unless.
Wow, that was great, but it really fell off after Infinity War. Okay, yeah. you guys will go in to see the show. I will describe to you what the show entails. I'm gonna jump over to Disciple though.
I do want to say something. I'm leveling up currently.
Mhm.
Am I able to use the stuff I leveled up with, or just not yet?
You can, yes.
Okay. I'm noticing there are some domain cards that I do have to have the book for, when I'm using the character builder.
Oh, okay. If you want, you can just make a note of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then do it like hybrid style, online and pen and paper.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a note of that because I'm doing a level up option where I can choose a domain card, and I'm choosing final words, like speak with dead, basically. Okay.
Wow.
Useful.
Very useful.
Very convenient time to level up.
Whoa, I just conveniently get this really useful.
I just walked into a
technique?
necropolis and learned how to speak with the dead immediately.
Yeah, I just like happen to know how to speak with the dead.
It's like a Matrix download, you know. I know Kung Fu.
I was also thinking about doing something else, but I was so if that's a little a little too on the nose, let me know. Is that a little too on the nose?
No, that's chill. No, I like it
Okay.
when you guys adapt to what's going on in the campaign. I feel like that's more natural than like some I don't know. Some people are just kind of like, oh, that's metagaming. It's like I don't think that's metagaming. Like, because that's just what the story would kind of demand of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so I will add that as a note to details. Alright. Okay. I am here. I am ready.
All right, so you walk out into the forwarding camp, and you see a wide assortment of people with that malady. You see along their like fingertips and toes, like a creeping darkness that is kind of enveloping their skin. The darkness doesn't seem like a normal discoloration of skin. It just seems like they all notice you as you're walking by, and you're turning your head, observing them. They look at you with very downtrodden spirits, eyes with barely a glimpse of the light of life. Like, if you did not know any better, you would just kind of assume everyone watching you is undead. Kind of pre-programmed to have their heads swivel onto anything passes by.
Okay.
You as you kind of like do your rounds, walking towards the edge of the you come across the border with a silvered fence. You look beyond it and see what appears to be like rows of gravestones, but beyond that, you kind of see like a shimmering of a lot of like flora and plant life. I'm gonna go ahead and use.
Uh-oh. What if I say no?
Well, too bad. So, yeah, as you're looking beyond the fence into the darkness, you hear a cry of like a very low, bellowing cry of anguish, coming from the darkness. You hear someone or something just say, "Nah, please stop, please."
Okay.
You hear a second voice, just desperately shouting, "Get away from him, please! Get away!"
Yeah. Disciple, without a second thought, will pass through and run towards that direction.
All right, as you run towards the sound of the noise, you will find three men with like these long pikes and crossbows, sort of like holstered on their shoulders. They're hooded and cloaked, and they're trying to like jab at what appears to be like this large ogre, and an armored goblin. You can see the goblin has kind of like a makeshift jury-rigged, sort of rusted over armor, kind of made from scraps and like leather bindings that he found just rummaging probably around the necropolis. He appears to be armed with a Cerulean Armada like spear, as he's like trying to swing and swing at these three men to create space. The ogre is seen behind the goblin, kind of like cowering, as he shakes with fear, whimpering about. Hold on, let me send a picture of them.
Okay.
The sketch is rougher, but that's them.
I
They're
love
so
them.
precious.
The flower. That's adorable.
You hear the ogre say, "No, don't hurt friend." As one of the men manages to like get a small slash off on the right shoulder pauldron of the goblin.
Yeah, Disciple will not hesitate, and he'll run for it. He'll go, with a range of melee very close. He'll go to where he's within close range, and can I designate that I'm attacking the three guards there, or not guards, but the three guys with pikes? I'm not attacking them. I'm trying to like basically attack their weapons.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Yeah, so
target that.
I will use my divine wielder. I will use spirit weapon. I'll mark 3 stress to attack their pikes, basically to try to either destroy them or at least knock it out of their hands, if that's
Gotcha.
possible.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. You can make an attack roll.
So for attack rolls and stuff like that, can I add experiences or anything like that, or is that more?
If the experiences are relevant.
Helping the downtrodden.
Yes, that is very relevant.
Okay. All right. I will.
This whole
do
place is
just
downtrodden.
that. And I will use my Orderborn dedicated. Record 3 sayings or values, which I have the tenet of compassion. I shall offer aid to others and protect those that cannot protect themselves. To where now once per rest, I can use a d20 as my hope die.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So let's do
pretty sick.
this. Let us do this. Ooh, wow. Okay, that was really good. So that is, with my dice, that is 24 plus
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
26 plus 2, that's 28. I think that's it. That's a 28 with hope.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
incredible. Okay, so So how does your spirit weapon manifest?
Yeah, so basically it's literally just his sword will fly from his hand and slash at all of their pikes and go. This unit suggests you stand down.
So these men,
That goes hard.
yeah, they see an incredible display of what they can probably describe as divinity, as your blade flies out. It sings through the air as it cleanly cuts through the pikes of men. Then does the blade like return back, or does it like kind of disappear?
Yeah, it'll like fly back to my hand.
Okay, yeah. It'll cut through, and then it kind of slows its trajectory as it like starts to fly back, almost like a with a humming, like an otherworldly humming as it lands back into your hand as you catch it very nonchalantly. The go ahead. You can go ahead and make a I don't know if you want to do like a presence intimidation check with advantage. Feel free to make.
Sure. Might as well. And okay, yeah, I can do that. Well, let's go ahead and roll these. Will I be able? Alright, never mind. Actually, I forgot it's once for us. Never mind. All right. That is a mathing is not mathing. Hello? It's 9 plus 6.
15.
It's 15. 15 with hope.
Yeah, they drop their broken pikes, and they start to run. Oh my god, guys, let's get out of here! And they'll run around the silvered fence, and they kind of just try to squeeze in between like the metal bars. The armored goblin looks over at you, kind of like panting. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
he'll look to him and he'll like sheath his sword. You are very welcome. And he'll look up to the ogre, his slash on the arm, and he'll walk up and he'll go, "May I?" And looking to the goblin and the ogre, like reaching his hand out.
As you reach out to the ogre kind of flinches. Then the goblin says, "No, Gerton, it's okay. He's friendly." Seems like Gerton looks over, or Gerton the ogre looks over at you and allows you to approach.
Yeah, and he'll very gently like lay his hand on. My assumption is she's much taller, so he'll kind of raise his hand like up towards like I imagine like closer to her forearm, and place his hand and I'll cast a mending touch for 2-0.
All right.
And so I'll clear a hit point from them.
Yeah, you see the wound like heal and seal up. As they look at you in amazement. How did you do that?
And he'll kind of like flare magic in his hand. It is divine magic. I was built for this.
Please, come with me. There's much I have to show you. You might be the one here to help all of us.
You will nod. What are your designations?
Oh, designations?
Names.
Oh, how rude! I am Bavik. And this here is Gurton.
Gerton. I'm not sure if I'm spelling it right, but we're going with it. Alright. He'll go. Updated in systems. This unit's designation is Disciple 1.
Ah, nice to meet you, Disciple 1. Me, Gurton.
Oh,
It is, and his light will turn yellow. It is a pleasure to meet you, Gerton. Now, you
Gerton.
said you needed assistance.
Yes, right this way. Our home's not too far from here.
He'll nod and he'll follow them.
Yeah, you arrive at their home. Their home looks to be like an old, dilapidated building from eons ago. It looks to have kind of a similar construction as to like an older Tezapian like, building design, because it looks kind of like what you saw earlier, like Ain Sorna. It appears they probably just kind of have found a nice like shelter and sort of made it their own. You see around this building, it's a lot of like scraps of like dangling amulets that you can imagine Bavik probably kind of fashioned out of pieces of junk that found lying around. But what you're astonished by is just the amount of plants, like flowers, that seem to be growing around their home. The plants themselves seem to be they're giving off their own kind of like bioluminescence in a way, and it gives the surrounding area this very calming. You see like by a large tree that's to the left of their home, these gardening tools that seem to be very sizable. You quickly make the connection that it is tools that Gurton uses, actually. Perhaps like plant a bunch of foliage and whatnot. As Babbitt kind of leads you in, he lights up like a lantern and hangs it up on the like this hook to illuminate the common area. Looking around, everything looks kind of cozy, albeit old and very jerry-rigged. You see on one of the walls, there appears to be a lot of like scribblings of like ancient Elvish and some pages have scribblings in like the common tongue, like they seem to be like some kind of like notes on brewing and potions. You notice in the far corner of the room there appears to be kind of like a potion kit. A lot of like beakers and burners and tubes, and shelving filled with different types of like plants, like dried plants and herbs, and opposite of that, you see what appears to be like hanging along like this hook, a kind of dark cloak that's similar in color to your own cloak, and then next to it looks to be stilts.
I have pieces together. Uh, is there happen chance a large bag somewhere in the corner?
Yes, there's a large bag.
There you go. He'll like kind of examining the room. Um, he will look and go. Yeah, you look to Bavik and go. You are the mysterious healer or medicine man.
Yeah, guilty as charged. I try, though I feel like my potions don't help as much as I would like them to.
It is honorable for you to try regardless. User Porfmac recalled me or regaled me of your story.
I do what I can.
You can tell he feels. He has this look of like guilt face. You let's see. Oh, right, I forgot to describe this. Yeah, this chamber is like fairly big. Like the door to get in is big. That's how.
I imagine.
Yeah, yeah. So Gerton's also there with you.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'll kind of say, I have a question. Why were you being attacked?
Just some grave robbers, I imagine. They're out here looking for treasure, gold, hidden in some of these crypts. Further down, it's the old district of former nobility. No one goes down there. It's just death.
He'll nod and go, what do you mean by death?
Are you here to help everyone?
He'll pause and then nod. That is a goal, correct. He's not lying.
There's there is a mistake further down. I wanted to make something to help Gerton with Gerton's memories.
Gerton head hurt.
Yeah, it's okay, Gerton. But I must have gotten something wrong with the formula. What happened was I created some kind of looming darkness further down. And shortly after, I these sickness.
He'll nod. His light turns a bluish color, like a deeper blue.
I don't think it's a coincidence. I think I might have done something. Sorry.
He'll kind of like lean over and like put his hand on his shoulder. You were seeking to aid your friend. It is nothing to be sorry about.
Gerton friend.
Yes. Gerton friend. And his light turns yellow. If I can aid in any way, I shall.
Yeah, there's. Here.
Uh, he walks over and he pulls out like he kind of like drags this like chest from this corner that's cloaked in old cloth, and he like kind of briefly brushes some dust off before, and it appears to be a pile of books. And as he's kind of rummaging through, he was like,
I know I may not look like it, but I am a fairly smart goblin. I like trying to find solution problems that I see. I was trying to make some potions for everyone up with the tents, but I don't think the guards like seeing help come from goblins. But here,
he brings out this like large tome, and he flips it open.
There's supposed to be a very there's supposed to be a very powerful artifact out in the desert. I know that this might be a big ask, and we've only just met, but I can't help but wonder if there is some kind of divine providence to you being here. I just have to ask. This details something called the Desert Jewel.
Yeah, he'll say the desert jewel at the same time.
Ah, you are looking for.
This is, and he'll nod, confirmation. The yard, and he'll, sit back. We are here to remove it from the clutches of the Cerulean Armada. And what was the dragon's name?
Bazakius.
Bazakius. As it may start a war.
Yeah. I hear that they're looking for it. How they would say end the war. I don't know what that looks like.
In history, attempting to finish a war before it starts tends to start the war.
In any case, I guess all I really ask is, if you know how to use it, perhaps help everyone here in Acropolis?
And he'll, put his hand to his chest. His light will turn yellow. You have my vow that I will do with all within my power to help you in the necropolis.
Thank you, disciple. I'm not dreaming, am I? Be true. Why are you helping?
he'll kind of like lean forward and pinch him on the arm. Is this hurt?
Ah. Not dreaming.
It is my purpose, what I was created for. To aid, to guide, and to understand.
You have a good creator.
Yes. Yes, I do. He'll kind of look around the walls and see all these scribblings, and he'll kind of he'll stand up and kind of trace some of them with his fingers. You said some of them were in ancient Elvish, correct?
That's correct.
And he'll kind of tilt his head. You know this language.
No. I don't. I know some of the letters. I know some Elvish, but I just circle the words that I recognize.
I know of a unit who can translate these words. May I bring them here?
Yes. Yes, please.
She is a kind soul, kinder than me. I believe Gerton will enjoy her.
Berton make more friend.
If Gerton would like to.
Oh. Berton happy.
I love Gerton.
Yeah. And he'll nod. I will attempt to return within the day. And he'll kind of grab his equipment. And may I... And he'll kind of like look at the tome. May I take this?
Yes, please. Anything to help.
Yeah, he'll kind of grab the tome and he'll put it in like in his small bag. And he'll like get up and go to walk up. And instead of leaving just silently, he'll kind of say, "It was good to meet you both. I shall be back as soon as I can."
All right. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now is I'll briefly describe the play that Ro and Bash saw. And then from there, we can reconvene at the bathhouse so you guys can share your information.
Okay.
Then we can end the session there.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Okay, so Vash, you and Ro sit down to watch this play, and turns out the play is Epic of Bazakius. The play describes Bazakius as a legendary mythical dragon born from the dunes of Tuzapia, rising from sand, these burning sands that he quickly turns around to wash and quench with like his waters of life. It shows his exploits of conquering, or I guess they would say pacifying all the other smaller dragon lords that kind of roam the lands of freeing numerous Tuzapians from servitude and teaching them a better way of life. You see like smaller villages and smaller cities erecting statues of Bazakius in his honor, as he forms like friends and makes allegiances to build one of the largest naval forces that Tevus has ever seen. And he's looking to go after vanquishing a lot of fire dragons. He's looking to take out the oldest one next, Cindergoza. And as you guys kind of like walk out of that play, Ro's just kind of like, I feel like that was all propaganda.
It felt like it.
Yeah, I see why this place has gone to shit.
It's all Tezapian propaganda. Everything is Tezapian propaganda.
Yeah, let's never go back there again.
Okay, yeah. Duly noted. Is there a way I could leave a review? I'll look around.
You'd probably carve it on a rock and put it out front.
Yeah, we gotta tell that box office lady to find another place to work. I don't know if this place is gonna last long.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just imagined like a rock that just is carved at a review and throwing it through a fucking window.
Yeah, that's what Ro's doing.
He's carving 1 star onto a rock.
One
Yeah.
star, it just throws it into a fucking window.
Don't come here. 1 star.
Right. Yeah, you guys will go ahead and reconvene at the bathhouse.
I have a question.
Yes.
Silas, because we were supposed to meet up at the obelisk, right?
If I never showed up, then it was to be assumed that I would be hiding near there.
So how did you go back to the bathhouse?
Or actually, yeah, because you were going to look for Luthien after you dropped off Colin. If you want, you can go ahead and find Luthien at the bathhouse.
Yeah, sure.
I just needed it to be clarified that Luthien will lose track of time, and so she 100% has no idea what time it is, and so if you don't go get her, then she's going to not meet up with you guys.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, Silas would probably find her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
given
As
how
long as
many
Silas, like,
questions,
double check.
given how many questions she was asking, she's probably in like under a pile of books or something.
Yeah, I'm gone, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna after I drop off Kalanta, I'm just gonna like take off some of my armor to be more relaxed, and then I'm gonna head over to the library and just walk in and start looking for her.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, you find her. Pretty easily. Like she's there with like stacks of books, and I imagine you probably have like a notepad out, just writing stuff down.
My journal, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's lost in the sauce. That is literature.
The sauce of knowledge.
The sauce of knowledge.
Silas is just gonna look over her at her notes, and then he's gonna point to like a random name that he knows nothing about, and he's gonna be like, "Are you sure that's spelled correctly?"
Also, my notes would be written in a sloppy combination of Elvish and Common. It's just like a... So you can decipher the common words. My handwriting's not very good. As a visual aid for you, the journal is just scribbles of some common, some Elvish, all poorly bad handwriting.
Poor penmanship.
Poor penmanship. But as you say that, She looks up, just jolts upright, and she goes, "No, it's spelled right. It's right here in the book." She just doesn't even like connect that it's like, "Oh, hey, Silas is back." It's just she picks up the book and like shoves it over to you and like starts pointing at the page with that has that exact name, even though it's something that she wrote about like hours ago. She just immediately pulls it up and gives it to you.
Oh, I can't read all this.
Oh, Silas! Oh my god. Yeah, how did it go with Kalanta?
Yeah, I think he needs a rest.
I'm stifling laughter
quiet.
right now, and I think it's because of Lore's comment. Are you laughing at Lore right now?
I'm not Kalanta.
Oh, he's laughing at Kalanta. I'm laughing at Lore saying, "Blend up the books in a watery base and slap that on your wieners."
What the fuck, Lore?
I'm so sorry. Go on.
Yeah, he had quite the emotional experience.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I sent him back to the bathhouse, but yeah, a lot of time has passed. I don't know if you noticed how many books are around you, but we should probably head back and meet up with the others.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I think I have everything that I need. I'll start flipping through my pages a bit and scanning them once more. Yeah, I think I've got it. I think we're good here.
Can't wait to hear about it. I think we'll probably have a lot to tell the others when we get back.
Yeah, I will follow you out, and the entire way back talk your ear off about all of the things that I learned, even though I know that I'm gonna have to repeat it all again for everybody else. But I don't mind.
Something about glass and fire and how as we're walking back, I'm like having response questions like, wait, wouldn't like that whole fire valley also make glass? So like, what are there two valleys of glass? And then we'll just
Yeah, I'm like, my ramblings are very excited, and so it's not fully coherent. And this is probably a good thing that you're my test subject here for explaining everything that I've learned, because I'm throwing so much at you right now, and it's all I've already connected the dots, but I'm not talking about any of the connections of the dots. I'm just talking about the dots, so it's very confusing.
Yep, he's confused.
I mean, I feel like this is it's pretty easy to follow along. But, well, I mean, you're a human, and I mean, how old are you even? Like, well, the average human lifespan is about somewhere in the 80s. So you're probably, what, I would say maybe no more than 30? So, I mean, you're pretty much still a baby. You've got a lot to learn.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, probably. You don't know how old you are?
Well, I probably have a lot to learn. And actually, I don't know how old I am.
Why don't you know how old you are?
It never mattered.
Of course it matters. What do you mean?
I had other things to think about.
Apparently not thinking enough about books, if we're still here. I feel like I've laid out everything very clearly for you, but but it's okay. It's all right. Because I have everything written down, so that way everyone can read it.
Oh, I can't wait to get this book.
I have a confession. I can't read that well.
Lou's face just dropped. You don't know how to read?
I mean, I've gotten to know some words. I don't read very good.
No, okay, Silas, you know what? This is okay. We can work with this. I have to tell you something. I didn't know how to read until a few years ago. And look at me now. You can join me. You can be just like me.
Yeah, sure. You just
I
like think
was
about
able to
all
do
those
it.
books. Like, I don't know if I could be like that.
I was able to do it. I think you could do it too. My tribe, we don't read or write. We only use oral tradition, so my entire history of my people is told through oral story. We don't keep any. We don't keep any physical records of anything that's happened in my entire history. So I didn't learn how to read when I was growing up the first couple hundred years.
How old are you?
252.
Are you like a child of elves, or are you like an adult in
Elves. The average lifespan of an elf is about 1,000 years. So I would be the equivalent of a 25-year-old human.
Oh, okay.
So I'm at full maturity, even though I still have a long life ahead of me. Or maybe I don't. Who knows?
I just saw Lune woke up.
Luna is awake.
She was in here earlier, loser. Get with the program.
Did I? I didn't hear. My bad. My bad, gang.
Alright, the gang will all make it back. Wait, shoot, did that come across my mic? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were expecting you to continue talking, and then you didn't.
No, I just for a second I thought I didn't push the push to talk, and I was like, wait, shoot, did I do that? Like,
That's
okay.
real as hell, though.
So you guys will come back. I think Kalanta's probably gonna be in his room. Yeah, Ro. Harlock would be here. Yeah, no, everyone's here. Harlock's gonna ask you guys, so what did we figure out?
Well, where do I start? I
She's
figured
got
out.
a notebook.
I slam my journal down, flip it open to a page, and I point to what is clearly, again, just scribbles in a mixture of Elvish and English, or Common.
Honestly, this is really great news. I was worried that there would be more.
Disciple like tilts his head, and then he kind of just goes to grab the journal, and he picks it up, looks at it, examines it, flips a page, flips another page.
Just only flip forward, don't flip backwards.
He flips. He's flipping backwards and forwards.
No, flip forwards, please. Everything. I landed on the page where I
Messy.
started writing.
Messy.
It's not messy.
Very messy.
It's not messy.
It is a little messy.
It's not.
Luthien, your penmanship needs work.
My penmanship is fine. This is clearly legible.
And he'll look at everyone else. From a level of 1 to 10, how legible is this?
She takes the
Thank
book.
you.
She slams it in front of Nathaniel and she goes, "You can read this, right?"
Yeah, I know that word.
See? I like hearing that from Gihon's mic. See, just like really quietly off camera.
I mean, I could start with something we learned. Bazakius is coming tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, sorry, I figured maybe I'll just start with the bad news and we can just work our way up to the good news.
Yeah, we learned. Well, Nathaniel learned that.
How? What? Where did you find that? Who told you?
I just overheard some soldiers celebrating. Yeah, they're gonna do a huge festival parade to welcome him.
I was really hoping I could go back to the library tomorrow.
I think he's kind
What
of
does that mean for us, though, if he's coming back a day early?
means whatever they got going on with their expedition to try to find this desert jewel. They're making good progress. I expect.
It means that we need to get a move on.
He's
Well-
gonna fly in?
Yeah, Disciple will hold up a hand. I believe I know where the desert jewel is residing.
Oh, go ahead.
Then he'll
Attention
pull up,
turns.
yeah, he'll pull his tome from his I met a ogre and goblin who gave me this tome in exchange for aid. And he'll place it down and flip to it. And Luthien, I believe you should come with me tomorrow to visit their home. There are ancient elven writings that I wish for you to view.
Oh, yeah, I mean, But what about if Bazakius is coming tomorrow, do we have the time?
Yeah.
Should be here in the evening.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go first thing in the morning. You don't need to sleep, right, Disciple?
He like thinks. Not exactly, but I do need to enter stasis for a time.
Okay, when is your stasis done?
These are good questions that I don't know the answer to.
But Harlock's gonna chime in and say like, wait, we're going to go out to the Hallow by night. How much time do we really have? Try to start traveling now?
Harlock does make a good point.
And Nathaniel's gonna say, well, I mean, if he's coming in tomorrow evening, there's gonna be parade and celebration. I don't know. That could be a good time for us to start heading out when we'll be busy with festivities.
I made a vow, and I am not going to go back on that vow. We are going to the Necropolis district tomorrow. Or tonight. And as he looks at Luthien.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can go right now if we need to.
It will
How
give
important?
them, and he'll kind of lay the book down. It will give the rest of them time to review this information.
Yeah, if we. I mean, I could leave my journal here for you guys to get caught up on everything that I've learned while I go with Disciple over to the Necropolis. I can read the Ancient Elvish. We could be back within a few hours, and then we can set out from there.
Yeah,
oh, and for the
whatever
Elvish
the
parts,
case.
just ask Kalanta. He's way better at reading Elvish than Ro is. So some of it is written in Elvish. Just ask Kalanta to help. He can do that. But don't flip backwards in the book at all. Just stay on this page and go forward.
Whatever the case, we should not wait for Bazakius to get back here before we leave.
I agree.
do agree.
It
I
is
think we go help.
easier to explain why we are leaving the festivities, or it is easier to explain why we are not at the festivities if we were out earlier than if we were to be in the festivities and leave.
Right then, well, I got some work to do. I need to get equipment in 3 hours we're looking at.
Yeah, well, you're our fixer. That's your job, right?
Yep. I'll be back.
You're doing great, Ro.
Thank you. You too. He leaves the bathhouse.
And a disciple will go to the door.
Yeah,
and
Luthien's gonna get up and follow him. She points once more to her journal. It's on this page and further. If you need help with the Elvish, ask Kalanta. Those are my instructions. We will be back in 3 hours.
disciple will open the door. Yeah, and, real quick, he's gonna get like a rag and he'll like kind of pour water on it and soak it, wring it out a little bit, and he'll. The question is, has he learned about Luthien's personal space?
You did once, yeah. You
he did.
got
He
really
did,
close
he did,
to me.
yeah. So he'll kind of like go to like move forward towards your head, and then he'll kind of like stop for a moment. Tie this around your mouth and nose.
My mouth and nose.
We are going to a disease section I do not wish for you to get ill.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. And I'll take the cloth and do as he says.
Is this area safe for the two of you to go besides, you know, the illness?
Yeah. And he will nod. I do not wish to endanger either you or Silas.
But you're willing to endanger me? Hang on a second.
And he will look to you. I can trust you.
That I suppose I can't argue with that, right?
And he'll nod to Vash and Silas, and we'll begin making our way to Necropolis, which I imagine is where we end? Question mark.
Yep, and that's where we will end.
Yippee!
Oh, what a crazy
We
session.
aura farmed the whole
What a
session,
sick
guys.
ass session.
The people that I told that know about my concerns about Kalanta have just left with the journal there.
I guess that's on you, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But
fun.
Kalanta's having a mental breakdown right now, so.
I know, that's crazy, isn't it? Like, it's this guy's trying to make a super weapon, and you found out his best friend died.
Trying to make or trying to find?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
To be honest, when I think about what Blue was finding out, I was like, man, I feel like this is like 4 locations of at least 4 pieces of the sun weapon or something.
There's 4 jewels.
Well,
There's
it
4
seemed
jewels.
like the jewel was or either related or unrelated, but then it seemed like the weapon, the way that Kalanta talked about it in the last session, it felt like it was a separate thing. But then the more I'm listening to like everyone's like split knowledge, I'm like, man, maybe it is all just one thing.
Who knows?
Yeah, the thing that Lep said that was really interesting, he said interesting that an elf of the weapon enchanting family gave a protection pendant. And I'm like, that's true.
We really need to write down our like dope ass quotes, like Vash's. I guess I gotta kill some. That shit was dope.
Did you see? I had a in the chat with Oni because I was like, everybody's like aura farming really hard right now, and Luthien wants to aura farm too, but she's just alone with a bunch of books, so she's just like whispering to the books.
Honestly,
I felt like I just babysat this session. Like my aura farming, like what lines do I have? I'm wow. Good thing they didn't check for weed.
That was a really good
You
line,
were saying
though.
some really good stuff to Kalanta.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Just
found
because
it.
you didn't aura farm doesn't mean you didn't have really good moments.
yeah.
Yeah, it was still like a really good emotional beat. I found my comment. I said, Luthien tries to aura farm, but no one's around, so she's just whispering to the books. Any secrets you have, I will decipher. And remember, elves don't forget. And then Oni said the book falls over. In parentheses, she had stood it up vertically before saying it. That made me laugh.
Dude, it was so good.
That's really good.
And I was like, oh my god, I can get so many bonuses to this roll. Let me just get all this. Let me get that. Let me get this.
Dude, that was me with my knowledge checks. I was like, all of my stuff is spec'd into knowledge rolls. I get advantage and +3 right now. And I even forgot about the extra +1 because it's a +2 and a +1. I forgot about my +1, so I was doing all those without my extra bonus.
Yeah, thanks for the session, DM. It was great.
Yeah, no, that was fun. You guys roleplay very well.
I need more. I want
I want more. I want more. I don't like waiting 2 weeks.
I don't like waiting 2 weeks. Fuck. I like doing this I want to do this every week.
God,
Why
it's
do you
so
guys have to
good.
have lives? What the fuck?
Hey, it's not me.
Hey, it's not me.
I'm sorry.
God damn it. I do really enjoy these sessions. I'm always very excited.
Yeah, this was so much fun.
Yeah, I can't wait you guys to get further in.
I know, I'm so excited to see what this. I'm not gonna lie, I put in my notes. Where is it? Bavik and Gerton, protect them at all costs.
I love that.
I'm like, they are mine. I'm
Going
taking.
for
I
it.
have been. They're going to be mine, forever. Especially, listen to viewers. You guys can't see the art that Gion made, but they're adorable.
I told Gihan to put them on his OBS so he could show the stream, and he said, "No, I hate chat. I don't want them to see my awesome drawings."
Diabolical.
That is diabolical.
That's what he said
real.
verbatim.
Hold on, I can switch.
They're so cute.
They can see the hot drow, dude. I'm smashing.
The hot Drakus. That Drakus is dope as
The
fuck.
Drakus is sick as hell.
I'm gonna beat him up one
Ah,
day.
Yeah, you're gonna kill
One
that
day.
guy.
Yeah, kill that guy.
So
All right, here you go, chat.
Yeah.
This is Bavik and Bhutan.
Crouton?
There's just a giant Silas and a tiny Lulu.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Teeny tiny.
Why am I so small?
Wait, what?
On
Look
Gion's
at
screen.
Gion.
Swap
This
over.
is Tarja Magnolion.
Wait, I don't see any.
Yeah, you might need to
Oh.
refresh it. I can see it.
Yeah, I refreshed it. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Fire. Dope as fuck.
Man,
And I
was
didn't color the
so far
Drakus,
behind.
but the Drakus and the brow.
But shit. Not the slutty. I don't even know what you call that kind of shirt, but it's slutty and I fuck with it.
Dude, sleeveless turtlenecks are so hot.
Yeah.
This, you know what? The drow is dressed like Gihan. That's why he's hot.
Oh, true.
That's just Gihan's fit.
It goes hard. I'm very invested in this already.
I kind of want to like render out Crouton a little bit. Actually, do reference or like a reference sheet of them and all.
I mean, I don't think any of us will complain. Especially if Gerton and Bavik, because we love that.
Yeah, he just likes planting flowers.
Yeah. They're so cute. I love them. They're little
Gerton
guy.
friend.
Is Gerton a male or female? I actually don't know.
I had Gerton be like a dude, but I could see Gerton being a. We don't know.
It is. We'll see.
Gerton
We'll
is
see.
Gerton.
Gerton be Gerton for now. We'll figure it out. But nah, I
My
love it.
gender is Gerton.
The gender-
Pronouns are Gerton.
Shut the. The pronouns Gerton. Stupid. I love it. I'm very excited.
Dude, it's so good.
I was I'll be real. I was half expecting Bash to square up with that. It's like, all right, let's just throw some punches.
Dude, she's
So
level 1.
I considered it, but I also realized that the last time I did that in early level, I total party killed my party, and the DM had to come in and like find a way to save us because I kept insisting that we kill the guy that I wanted to kill. So I learned my lesson.
That's so funny.
I should have said
Yeah.
that. It'd have been such aura if you just punched him. Even if you lost the fight, if you just punched him in the face.
You see, here's
So
the thing
true.
though, is that like I actually think it fits your character more to have not fought, because the whole thing is that like you are like a war-hardened soldier, and a soldier knows like that's a battle you're not winning. That guy is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah,
And
100%.
like you're clearly out of your league, and you're also outnumbered because there was 2 of them.
And
Plus,
he said
if
he was
you
part
were
of
in
the IMF.
and you're in a public place as well, so if you initiated a fight, well, more people would be against you, and so like you would know that, like Vash would know these things, and so she would know better than to like start a fight. Even though she might be like blinded by rage, I don't think she would be so blinded by rage as to like risk her life in a fight that she knows she can't win just in the name of revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's pussy talk. Fight them next time.
I also think Vash might want to like best him on the battlefield where there's so many.
Yeah.
You gotta ore
I-
farm even harder.
I was also thinking that it would be nice to have her friends there so they could be witness to her overcoming this thing that has traumatized her, you know?
Oh yeah. That'd be awesome. I'm very excited because I feel like I'm so excited. Anymore.
I know. I want more session, more campaign,
Can we go for another 2 hours?
more Daggerheart.
I have work tomorrow. I have to go to sleep in a minute.
I got
I know,
work tomorrow. That was fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
fun.
great. I love using fear.
I don't like you using fear, but I do like you using fear. It's very interesting. I
And
like
I-
that you've been doing well.
I maxed out on hope. I haven't really had to do anything.
Yeah, same. I've been maxed out on hope because like I haven't needed to like. I think all of my hope is combat related. I don't think I have any non-combat related hope things right now.
Mine is as well, so I feel you.
I
I
spent
could have
all
done.
of my hope this session. I used so much hope.
I could have used one of my experiences, but I was just like, well, this is Kalanta's thing. Like, if it fails, it fails.
I'm like, I'm finding way. I'm like, I want to use my hope, but I feel like the last 2 sessions I barely used it. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking use it if I can.
Yeah, because I have my unique hope feature for my class. I can spend three hope to reroll any number of damage dice on an attack that deals magic damage. I kind of wish it was like if there was a way to do that non-combat as well, like spend 3 hope to reroll a number on like a different dice somewhere. Because
Do you guys
that's really
wanna-
helpful for me in battle.
I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching, everyone. I think next week. Brenda, you're gonna be gone, right?
I believe so. Let me look at the calendar.
No, we were finally gonna get the whole party back because Torin's gonna be back finally.
Oh yeah. That's
Mhm.
is what?
We're never getting a full party.
Yeah, the 30th.
It's the curse.
Okay. Yeah, it's all good. I'll just make your character an invincible NPC.
I'm so
Wait,
sad. There's such a big moment happening.
you specifically set up a thing for you and I to go out
I
and
didn't
do
think about
something,
that.
and then you're like, I'm actually gonna leave.
What we can do, because like that's kind of an isolated incident. What we can do is like we can have a separate time where it's just you, Blue, and me, and then we just go through that real quick.
Sure. Cool with that.
And then next time it could be a recap, like in between sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm cool with that because I don't leave until obviously then.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, we have a convention that we're vending at this upcoming weekend.